Okay, we're on. We're good.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Vermillion South Dakota 3:10 on our clock as we count down, getting ready for the first of our matchups between Vermillion and Yankton. Quick rundown of the roster here between the two. At 106, we get there. 113, Riker Ryan. 120, we got Elliot Peru. That's Dakota Valley. For Yankton, let's start that over. 315, Eddie and Myers. 215, Rick Ryan. 250, 12 and 10, we got Trey Moses. 150. Sitting at 100, Bowman.
All right. I don't know if I'm getting any mic level. I hear everything, all the outside noise, but I don't hear a mic level. I don't hear a mic level.
Test, 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 test. We got it now. Test, 1, 2. Test, 2. Now we got it. Hello. Hello. Test. But it's not on the phone. We're good? All right.
Yep, good. Yep.
Can't do much of a pregame for wrestling. There's not a whole lot. It doesn't work.
I'll keep listening on here just to make sure everything's coming all right. Going through.
Do me a favor.
Yep.
Write down your name.
Yep.
Once again, thank you for bearing with us through the technical difficulties. Patrick Olson alongside Chad Peterson here in Vermillion, South Dakota, as we've got the Tanagers Triangular featuring the Dakota Valley Panthers, the Yankton Bucks, and Bucks and Gazelles, and the Vermillion Tanagers. Exciting matchup here tonight as we get prepared to start action here as we're going to send you to our national anthem. our national anthem presented there, and we are going to start out at 106 pounds. So 2 minutes on the clock for the first period as we start. And the first match going to be Yankton versus the Vermillion Tanagers at 106 for Yankton. Colton Archer. And for Vermillion, we're going to have Parker Wingen, the freshman. So as they make player announcements
Parker ranked 5th in Class A right now. So
big match there for the freshman, being ranked 5th. For Yankton, Colton Archer comes in 106 pounds. Damian Janish at 113. Brooks DeLozier is the wrestler at 120 pounds, and Ethan Smith at 126. Evan Jackson comes in at 132, while Jolton Hahn comes in at 138. Caden Jansen at 144. Nathan Bowman at 150. Zane Portillo comes in at 157 pounds. And Chase Platt comes in at 165. Corbin Slayer is their wrestler at 175 pounds, and Peyton Eustace is the wrestler at 190. Edley Amaro wrestles at 215, and Drace Gaskins comes in at 285. For the Vermillion Tanagers, Parker Wingen, the freshman, comes in 106 pounds. Colby Even, an 8th grader, comes in at 113. The Tanagers are open at 120 pounds, and Aiden Caldfelder is a junior, comes in at 126. Matt Robb, the junior, at 132, and Braxton Beach, the freshman, comes in at 138. The Tanagers are open at 144, 150, and 175. And at 165, the freshman Dre Greger comes in, wrestling that weight for them. The senior, Sfer Jepson, comes in at 175. Rylan John, the sophomore, at 190, and Des Wright, the junior, at 215. And Jacob Emerson rounds out their heavyweight at 285. So, once again, thank you for joining us. Planning on having an exciting matchup tonight. For the Dakota Valley Panthers, the 3rd team in our triangular, Darren Freeze comes in at the 8th grader at 106, and Riker Ryan, the 8th grader, at 113. Houston Beach is a freshman, wrestling 120, and Cameron Curry, the sophomore, at 126. Evan Limbeck, the freshman, at 132, and Jorge Morales, the 8th grader, at 138. Mukhtar Abdallah, the sophomore, at 144, and Colton Heath, also a sophomore, wrestles 150. The Panthers are open at 157, and Bryce Perryman is a sophomore at 165. Bennett Lucan, the senior, at 175, and Colton Camrat, the freshman, at 190. Cooper Bernard, the senior, rounds out at 215, and the Panthers are open at heavyweight. For the girls, Adriana Bocher, for the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles, wrestles 100 pounds. Chloe Catton at 110, Yutney Delgado at 115, and Alexis Brendan at 120. Sophia Delgado comes in at 130, and Jacqueline Kate comes in at 135, rounded out by Peyton Kite at 140. For the Dakota Valley Panthers, the girls, Kaylin Rasmussen, the 8th grader, wrestles 100 pounds, and that rounds out their girls' team. And then finally for the Vermillion Tanagers, their girls' team, Audrey Schooler, the 7th grader, comes in at 100 pounds. Iko Magzuka, the freshman, comes on at 140. Kaylee Little Heffel, the 8th grader, at 145, and Blair Merkwin, the freshman, at 170. Should be a fun night of wrestling. And Chad, you start looking at something like this, it's still relatively early in the season. I mean, the records aren't set yet, and there's a lot of talent on this match. What are you looking if you're the home team, the Tanagers, tonight?
A lot of just execute, do what you've done in practice, and just come out and try to wrestle your best match. As far as team score goes, you always want to come out on top of that, but it's A lot of individual accolades here. There's a couple kids for Vermillion. Patrick Folden is not wrestling tonight. He had an injury. One of the girls, Addison Green, she got injured a couple weeks ago, so she's not wrestling. And then Blair Merkwan, I don't know if she's going to wrestle tonight just because there's nobody in that category for her tonight. But it's really about going out and honing your craft at this point, I think.
That's exactly right. Make sure you get what you've practiced every day down to perfection. As the lights go off here in the gym and we get the presentation for the home tanagers. Starting out, like I said, our weight class starting out 106. So we will have for Yankton, Colton Archer. And for the Vermillion Tanagers, Parker Wingen will come in. That'll be our 106-pound matchup to start the night. Parker Wingen, excuse me. That'll be our first matchup to start the night.
Yeah, Parker's been having a pretty good year so far. He's really aggressive for 106 pounds and just a freshman. He's been wrestling, and I've seen him wrestle since he was 5 years old. Kid's got some really dynamic moves and very quick, and he loves to go after it, get a takedown right away, and put the points on the board.
And in those lighter weight classes, like you said, getting after it, I mean, when you get to these lighter weight classes, one thing that is important is speed, movement. You're not really going to probably overpower a lot of your opponents. The goal there is quickness.
Yeah, and Parker's definitely got that. He's got quickness. He's got strength. We'll see how it goes here. It's got a big challenge for him.
Both wrestlers come to the mat. They're going to shake hands. The ref's going to blow the whistle, and it's going to start early. Wingen wearing the red band. Archer wearing the green band, and Archer's going to get, or Wingens gets a quick takedown, and the ref's already counting back points. Archer able to roll out, and the ref is signaling. Yep, 4 back points for Wingen. Wingen gets another takedown there, and there is a potentially dangerous call on the mat. So we'll go back to center, and like you said, real go-getter there. He came out immediately, got the takedown. There was no hesitation.
No, absolutely not. He just jumped right on him.
So Wingen tries to dip the shoulder, looking for a leg, not going to find it immediately. Trying to shove that arm up under the neck for the half Nelson as Archer tries to get the stand up. He's working hard. Spins to his left side, and Wingen's going to take him back down.
Yeah, Parker likes to have that little tip, pull that down, come through, and get a little cheap tilt.
Wingen looking for the wing. Starts circling right, and he might have it. Gets that arm up high. Got to be careful that you don't get it too high, though. Another potentially dangerous call. Keeps trying to work that ring, keeps rotating himself counterclockwise, trying to get to that shoulder.
Oh, he's got some.
There's back points right there. 4 count for the ref, 5 count, so he's going to get the full 5. 4.
And we got 30 seconds, see if he can get a pin here.
Reaching for the leg, trying to find something, and there is the roll, and that roll right into him. You never want to do that. And finally back to his belly, Archer goes. And there's the 4 back points. He gets 7 seconds left here in our first period.
Oh, there's that little tilt. Just a little too late.
And like you said, that tilt, that can be dangerous if you're on the bottom. So we will get our coin flip, start the second period, and the official is going to say neutral. So Wingen comes out, trying to fight, trying to get low ankle pick, and he does have it. Turns it into a high, grabs that neck, and turns him down, and there he goes with the cradle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the pin. Wingen comes out, finishes it with 1:43 left on the clock on our second period, and you talk about, like you were just discussing earlier, Chad, what an effort. He came out aggressive, and he was not going to give Archer any opportunity.
Yeah, he came out with a plan and
that match.
Executed it to perfection. Great job by Parker Wingen.
So our next up will be 113 pounds. Colby Even for the Tanagers and Damian Janish for the Bucks. Janice wearing red, even in the green.
Colby, another one of these young wrestlers that I've watched wrestle since he's been a little kid, and I tell you what, he's really blossomed into a really good lower weight wrestler for the Tanagers.
Colby, even just an 8th grader, tried to look for the front 3/4, didn't get it. And Janish is going to get top control as they work towards the far side of the mat. Both feet still in bounds for both player. 1 foot now in bounds. As Janish tries to suck him back into the mat, trying to get some points. Got the leg back inside of the mat, regains control. There's the 3 points for the takedown. And Janice looking for that half Nelson, trying to dig it deep. Just good job from Colby Even defending with his leg.
Yeah, good forward pressure on that. Colby's got to come up, free his arm, and
Janish looks for the power half, and he's got it. There's the back point count.
oh, yeah, free
Even
an arm.
Bridge is out of it. There's the cross face right there from Janish, excuse me. The ref looking for full shoulder contact, didn't get it. Even able to find his way back to the belly. There's 4 more back points there. 32 seconds left to go in this period. Janish looking for the cradle. Got those arms locked, really trying to fight for it, trying to get him turned, but Even really fighting with that outside leg, trying to post up.
Yeah, he's got that cradle hooked up, just could not take it back with him.
Abandons the cradle, goes for the front 3/4, and Even able to get a leg, and we might get a reverse call here. Nope, and then we get a sprawl from Janice. There's the end of our first period. Be 7-0 was our score at the end of that first one, off back points mainly.
Yeah, a lot of points in the first period. Again.
Start out neutral once again, and they're going to tie up and fight for control. Janish looks for that single. He's got the leg and the half as he turns, trying to get Even to his back, looking for control. Abandons that, goes for the crossface. Janish trying to work that leg up, trying to get that crossface cradle in there, and that can be a really effective move, especially at these lightweights, being able to tie somebody up. Even though fighting gets back to his base, trying to stand, get that head up. Got a leg in now, looks to have control. Got to be careful here in this situation, though, to avoid a stalling call. Once again, going for the cradle. And this must be something Janish really enjoys, is that crossface cradle. That's the 3rd time already in this match he's already tried it. Already down to 50 seconds left in this period. And there is the turn. Back points counting, looking for full contact on the shoulder blades. Yankton looking for their first win of the night. Janice abandons the cradle, goes for the half. Even able to roll back to his base. Once again, there's more back points. 10-0 our score in this match.
Make that 14. 14-0. That's impressive for Janish. I mean, Colby Even one of the state qualifiers for Vermillion last year, so really great couple periods here by Janish.
Hard fought Matt Janish really showing control this whole thing. Goes for the butcher, and he's going to turn and Even able to slip out. And there's the end of our first period. 14-0 our score at the end of the one. Back to neutral position for both wrestlers. Even tries to take a shot, gets control. He's got both wrestlers have control of the legs, trying to find leverage position and get the points. Even trying to stand up and
Colby's got a
almost a 4-point.
Yeah, Colby's got to come around and try and work his way up and free his leg at the same time. He's doing a pretty good job here.
Even really fighting for control. Got a hold of the waist, and he's going to roll his back. Janis has control here and even able to get back to his belly. And there's going to be the whistle for, and that'll be a tech fall, 17-0 at the end of one. Colby Janis able to take out the state qualifier for Vermillion last year.
Yeah, really good match by Janis to really dominate from start to finish.
And even though he is younger, like you said, high-quality wrestler, and Colby even still able to tech fall a state qualifier, you always got to be proud of that. Total score, Tanagers 6, Bucks 5. For 120, Brooks Delosier for the Bucks gets a walk across because the Tanagers are open. So that'll be an automatic win, and with that, the Bucks will take the lead 11-6. Next up, 126, Evan Smith for the Bucks. Aiden Caldfelter for the Tanagers. Clodfelter sitting right now at a record of 9-6. Match starts, tie up, looking for control. They're hand fighting.
Yeah, Aiden, another one of those wrestlers who's been doing it all over through the youth and up through the ranks there. So good to see him out on the mat again.
Still tied up, looking for control. Clodfelter trying to find control, has control of the head. Now he's got a front quarter. Smith gonna spin out of it. Still looking for control, both wrestlers. Smith looking like he wants a single, trying to set it up, and there he's got it. Trying to suck that single in, fighting as Clodfelter sprawls hard. No control here yet, and there's a high double leg, and that's gonna be brought down 3 points for Smith.
Clodfelter, they're both wearing black.
That's
both wearing black, so it's really hard to figure out who's who here. Let's see.
Suppose we need to start looking at the bands. It'd be Clodfelter in the green, Smith wearing the red band. Smith on top, Clodfelter sprawls. Clodfelter able to spin around, trying to get that leg. Smith sprawls hard, gets the inside for the near side cradle. Abandons that, reaches his arm around the waist, trying to get his head out. And there will be a stall call. It'll be 1 point to the green. So Clodfelter gets a point, 3-1, excuse me, our score. 40 seconds left to go in the first period.
Yeah, got caught with his hands together, so.
Can't ever lock the hands. Smith looks to try to throw him, doesn't quite get it, still has control of the legs, works inside, and there is an out of bounds call back to the center of the mat. 28 seconds left to go in our first period, 3-1 still our score. Clodfelter on the bottom, Smith on top. He's going to work inside, try to control that arm. Trying to throw the wing. Clodfelter has control of the head. He's trying to spin. He's trying to hit a reverse.
Oh, came down to his knee and couldn't stay on all four. So
Smith still has control as he tries to work for that wing one more time. And there is the end of our first period. 3-1 our score. At the end of one, Ethan Smith, Aiden Clodfelter really trying to fight here.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched. A couple of wrestlers here, so it's good to see.
Second period starts. Clodfelter takes the shot, doesn't get it. Smith sprawls, loses possession of the head, and Clodfelter has the front three quarters. Smith has the single leg as they both get back to their feet, fighting for control, and there's attempt of a throw. Looking for the fat man roll, and almost had it. Smith able to fight back with possession of the leg. Clodfelter gets back up. He's pushing that head down, looking for a cradle. Near side ankle pick as he's got control of the elbow. Both coaches giving direction as finally Smith escapes and gets his head out. Clodfelter has control. He takes the lead 4-3, 1:16 left to go in our second. Clodfelter throws the half. He's trying to turn. Smith defending with his leg. Clodfelter can't quite get him turned over with that leg in between his. Clodfelter abandons the half. Works try to get the other side. And in this situation, Chad, I'd really say maybe the power half would be the
far side
the
half,
move.
yep.
And there is the chicken wing as he gets him turned on his shoulders. He's trying to stack him up,
he's
gets
in
him on
good
his back.
position
There's
here.
back point count. Got to get both shoulder blades to the mat for contact, and there's the pin. Aiden Clodfelter, you talk about fighting back from a deficit. At one point was down 3-0 and able to come back and win
really
by
did a
fall.
good job. Got on top and just worked his holds from the top position and come out with a pin. That's great.
With that, the Tanagers take the lead, 12-11, 1-point lead as a team. At 1:38, our next match, we've got Holton Ryman's Hahn and Braxton Beach for the Tanagers. Beach's record, he is a 9th grader, 11-9 on the year, so a real quality record. As he takes the shot, and he's going to already get the takedown. Beach in the gray, Hahn in the black. Beach looking, has control of the inside wrist. Circles back counterclockwise, looking for control.
So Matt Robe here, he again, state qualifier from last year. One of the 3 brothers that's wrestled for the Tanagers. So we had Nick a few years back. Mike graduated last year. He was a multi-state qualifier. And now Matt, too. So he's trying to follow in the footsteps of his 2 brothers.
And that's one thing that wrestling always is. It seems to be a family tradition. And if your dad wrestled, usually you wrestle.
Yeah, my dad was coach. I wrestled. My son wrestled.
As Robe looks for control over Jackman, he leads 3-0, trying to find an arm. Can't quite get control, though. Looking at stalling on red. There's the warning. That'll be Evan Jackman in the black for the Bucks. As Robe keeps looking for control.
They issue those stalling warnings a lot quicker than they used to, that's for sure.
Didn't
not
used to
that quick. Usually
fast.
third period, not right away in the first.
Robe has a crossface, looking for the cradle as he's got a knee. He works into it. He's got to make sure, though, that he stays in bounds when he goes to roll as he's close to the perimeter. As he rolls, he does have both feet in, so it could count.
Yeah, that was one high school rule they changed. I forgot that they only have to have a single point now in bounds, so that's a little bit different. So good 4 points.
Back when we wrestled, it was 2.
Right. Don't date ourselves.
And there's the end of the first. 7-0 to score as Matt Robe leads over Evan Jackson.
Good first period.
After corn toss, Robe is going to take bottom, looking for the easy points on the escape. Robe's going to take it for the switch. Now he stands up, getting out of control, and he gets the 1 point for the escape. 8-0 our score in the second period. 1:52 left. Robe looking for control. Jackman tries the shot, doesn't get it. Robe sprawls. He's got sprawls again. Ties back up, both of them back to their feet. Robe, both of them circling. Robe tries to take a shot. Jackman sprawls, able to defend that outside leg. Robe fights back inside. Jackman fakes his shot, steps back out to reset his stance as Robe shoots. Jackman defends, and they're both not wanting to go down in this period. 1:07 left to go. Robe finally gets the bear hug and able to bring him down.
Yeah, really good by Matt Robe, fighting for a position and winning that battle on your feet.
11-0 our score, 50 seconds left in the second. Robe has that deep wing. He's walking over. He's got control. There's the back point count.
Good wide base, and there's the pin.
Stacks him up. There's the pin. 11-0 our score, but Matt Robe wins by full. 39 seconds left in the second. Next, we're moving to 138. And if you'll excuse my mistake earlier, this is where we'll have Jolton, Rymans, Hahn, and Braxton Beach for the Tanagers. Like I said earlier, Beach, a 9th grader with a record of 11-9, an overall record, though, of 33-47. Jolton, Rymans, Hahn, on the other hand, sitting from what I'm being told, a record of 0-0. So we start out Beach, immediately starts hand fighting. Beach in the gray, Hahn in the black.
Yeah, Braxton, another one of those youth wrestlers that's been on top of the podium. So he's looking to find his way at the high school ranks here.
Hahn tries to take the shot, Beach defends. Both back to their feet, keep looking for control in the hand fight. Beach, an entire head shorter than Hahn, and sometimes that can hurt you. As Hahn finally gets the single leg, takes Beach down. Beach trying to fight off his back as Hahn has control. Hahn trying to get that wing in, and he does. Tries to step over his head and almost gets the 4-post kill. Trying to get that headlock with the knee and just not able to find it as Beach keeps slipping out. Beach almost bridged out of it as Hahn really doesn't have control. Ref looking at those shoulder blades, and Beach doing a good job keeping those blades off.
I think Hahn's trying to get a figure 4 on the head, but if he comes through and sits, he might have, yep, there you go. If he sits, he might have that better off.
There he goes, and like you said, go ahead and sit and take that leverage. And he just gets Beach's shoulder blades in the mat, and there is the pin. You called it, Chad. There was the sit through.
I don't think they can hear me from up here, but that's definitely what happened. Just got his arms tied up too tight.
0-0 the score at the end of that one as the Tanagers take another, the Bucks take another win. 18-17 our score now as the Bucks trail by 1. 144 now. Caden Jansen.
Yeah, Tanagers are open there.
And the Tanagers are open. That is correct. So 23-18 our score is Vermillion. The Bucks take the lead. The same story at 150 as Nathan Bowman for the Bucks does not have an opponent, so he'll get to walk across in the 3 points. 29-18 our match score. 152, same story. Zane Portillo does not have a match here, so more free points for the Bucks. And that is the one thing that a lot of people don't understand about wrestling is if you get a walk across,
yeah, absolutely. It's not like a bye where you don't. It's a forfeit and you get a victory. So yeah,
exactly
Vermillion
right.
open 3 straight weight classes here. So now we'll get to 165 or 170. It is actually one.
That's right.
Yeah, this will be Gregor at 165. Yep.
165. Gregor for the Tanagers takes on Chase Platt for the Bucks. Platt wearing black. Gregor in the gray. Ref blows the whistle and they immediately
Platt,
go to tie up.
qualifier for last year for Yankton.
Platt immediately takes that single leg. He's trying to take control early. Gregor able to fight his way back out of it up to his feet. No points scored. Platt resets. And Gregor tries to take the shot. Platt sprawls, gets out of it, looks forward, the double leg, switches to a single. He's just going to drive him over.
Oh, he's got 1 point.
Inbounds, so there will be the 3 point.
Yeah, nice job by Chase keeping a foot in.
Just like in football, like in the NFL, if you got 1 foot inbounds, it does count. So come back to the line, Gregor.
Yeah, it's all about knowing where you're at on the mat.
Mat awareness is important as Platt circles and tries to keep Gregor down. Gregor really fighting hard to get up, though. Platt looking for that near side head, and he turns him. He's stacking him up, and there's the pin. Another win by the Bucks. 3-0 was our score, but Platt able to win on the fall. And like you said, an experienced wrestler, been to the state. Usually when you get to these kind of things and you know you're not going to have a full schedule of a tournament ahead of you, you can expend a little more of that energy.
Platt's really blossomed into a great wrestler. He's been watching him wrestle since he was a little kid too, and he, I tell you what, really been excelling at the high school level. And happy for him with a good victory tonight.
At 175, Corbin Seiler takes on Spur Jepson. Jepson in the gray, Seiler in the black. Jepson's record this year 1-6. Really looking for a turnaround if he gets taken down and turned. Seiler leads 3-0, 144 in the first. Seiler looks for that wrist control. He's going to try to turn him. Seiler walks that around that head, looking to turn him. There he has it. He's got that near half. And there's the pin. Only 1:26 left to go in the first. It wasn't a fast match there.
Yeah, mismatch. Definitely mismatch on that, but lot of experience on Yankton there.
And Seiler, like you said, one of those guys been wrestling a long time, knows what he's doing. 47-18 our match score as we go to 190 pounds. Peyton Eustace for the Bucks takes on Rylan John. And John's record this year, he's sitting at a record of 1-1, whereas Eustace sitting in a record of 7-7. Both 500 wrestlers, but one has way more matches under his belt this year. Eustace looks for that near side, doesn't have it. John able to hold on to that elbow. Eustace both tying up. Eustace going to try to throw him, doesn't get it. John able to find his feet, and finally does throw him. Both of them no control yet, signaled, and there it is.
Really good throw by John. He just couldn't get around on it.
And there's the pin already. 1:35 left to go in the first.
Yeah, John had him, just could not kick over.
And that's the big risk anytime you try to throw somebody, is that you could get turned yourself and get.
Yeah, you just have to have a little bit more leverage, and it just didn't have enough momentum to carry him over.
We move to 215 pounds, Edley Amaro. And you want to talk about an athlete, especially when I got the pleasure of watching him play football this year. And you want to talk about a guy that just likes to hit.
Yeah.
He's going to take on.
Yeah, Des, a little bit disadvantaged here. He got about a 8-inch height difference, and just got to go out there and compete and do your best.
Wright tries to take the tie up and he's got the hook on Amaro's head. Amaro's able to back out, though. We will get a stoppage here shortly as Amaro's headgear fell off. But Amaro, with control, gets the 3 points, and there will be the stoppage. So 3-0, Amaro leads.
Yeah, Des got to come right out of there. He can't get it. Can't get his arms tied up underneath.
It was a good effort by Des Wright to try to get control of Amaro's head, but wasn't able to keep it as Amaro backed out. Amaro seemed to be struggling with his headgear. He's got it on backwards.
I think it might be broken. Something.
Switches out headgear here.
Yeah, something not right with the headgear. Did not want to snap.
Edley Amaro, record of 15-3 on the year. Caution call from Edley as he did not wait for the ref official signal. Amaro snaps that elbow, looking for control as Wright tries to battle his way out. Amaro's got a leg. He's going to try to stack him. Amaro.
Oh, he rolled the wrong way.
Almost has it, just turned the wrong way, but now he's got the half. And loses it as Wright just keeps fighting to get back to his base. Amaro reaches inside for the turn. Has control of the outside leg. He does not have the elbow under the head, though, to keep it. As Wright able to fight his way back to his belly. Amaro walking clockwise, trying to turn right. Doesn't have the half though. 3-0 still our score. 1 minute left to go in the period. Amaro with his forehead in the shoulder of right. Tried to catch the wing and couldn't get it. There's the crossface by Amaro. Amaro going for that cradle. Very rare to see when you get up to these heavier weight classes. Someone strong enough to throw that crossface cradle as Amaro tries to turn and right fights his way back. Amaro tries one more
those
time.
Long arms. That'll help.
There is the pin from Edley Amaro. 7-0 the score at the end of that one. 29 seconds left to go in your first. And Edley Amaro advances to 16-3 as we get to heavyweight. Drace Gaskins for the Bucks is going to take on Jacob Emerson with a record of 14-4, career record of 19-61 for the Tanagers. Whereas Gaskins has a record of 7-8 on the year. Gaskins in the black, Emerson in the gray. Gaskins gets that front headlock immediately, and he's looking to turn him.
Hey.
Emerson trying to fight his way out of it, doesn't have it. Gaskins near side ankle pick. He's going to try to turn him there, doesn't have it, loses the half. Power half from Gaskins as he turns and holds that wrist down and loses it. Oh, and there's the big mistake from Emerson. Don't ever turn back into your opponent. Yep, and there's the pin. 134 left to go in the first at our heavyweight, so that will be our final. 65-18. The Bucks are going to beat the Tanagers.
Yeah, some good matches by Vermillion on the lower weights, and then some good matches by Yankton on the upper weights. So,
what really kills Vermillion there is having the 3 empty spots.
Yeah, it really did hurt. Got a couple guys that aren't able to wrestle tonight, but yeah, overall, good effort. Got some JV matches going. So,
for JV. Ziegler versus Sanchez in this matchup on the JV at 106. As Yankton looks for control and almost has it and loses it. Both players on the perimeter. 1 point of contact by both of them, so still a legal match. And there's the out of bounds call. Bucks fighting for control, and there the Tanagers flip. Now control there yet. So far, 3-0. Bucks wrestler leads. Benito Sanchez, a record of 2-0 for the Tanagers. As he tries to fight out from the control.
Yeah, he's just got to free his arm and get back to his base.
Really fighting to get back to that base. Sanchez really trying to fight to stand up, and then he gets to his feet, has to get those arms off to get the point back. Still looking for it as he gets the low ankle pick and not quite able to get out.
Yeah, good job getting to his feet. Just couldn't get his arm free and got taken right back down.
We will have the stalling call. 13 seconds left to go in the first. 5-0. Sanchez trails. Sanchez immediately tries to stand up again, gets taken down. Keeps getting hit by that low ankle pick every time he gets to his feet.
Good Granby roll, but ran out of space.
5 seconds left to go, short time. 5-0 to score. And there's the end of that one, 65-18, still our score as Sanchez trails 5-0. Sanchez is going to defer. As Bender has control. Bender gets Sanchez down. There's the 3-point call as he's got control. Snaps that arm back and tips him. Bender fighting to try to get that elbow and not able to get it as Sanchez tries to crawl out of bounds. And there it is. They're going to go back to center. Bender leads 8-0 now. 1:33 left.
Yeah, did a great job changing levels, coming in, caught him sleeping a little bit, and got the easy takedown.
Bender starts trying to snap the elbow. Sanchez able to slip it, but he gets wrapped up around the knees. Bender fights that for that far side arm, trying to turn him. Bender has control of both the. And there, if Sanchez would have just stepped over, he might have had something. He looks to try to get it that easy turn, doesn't get it. Sanchez able to slip it. Bender trying to keep control, just has the shoulders. If Sanchez tries to do a switch right here, he might have something, but he cannot get out of Bender's grip. Bender's going to pull him down by the shoulders. There's back points called. 42 seconds left to go in the second. There, Sanchez might have made his fatal mistake turning into him, and there's out of bounds call. He's going to get the 4 back points. That'll put him up to 12-0 lead. 34 seconds left to go in our second period. Bender has top, breaks that, snaps that elbow immediately. Sanchez almost turns to his back. Bender trying to turn him with his legs. Bender finally tries to get him turned, and Sanchez really fighting hard not to give him the satisfaction of the back point. 16 seconds left to go in the second. Bender trying to run a wing. Fights hard, no go. And there's the end of our second, 12-0 our score. So Sanchez really needing something here before he gets tech fault.
Yeah, he's going to take neutral to try and get a takedown or a throw or something positive.
And Sanchez tries to overpower him on the headlock, doesn't get anything, works his way back. Bender takes the shot. Sanchez tries to plow him over and hits the ground himself. Bender has control. Excuse me, the ref is going to signal no control yet by either wrestler.
And there it is.
And there it is. And there is the tech fall. 15-0 our score in the third, 1:37 left to go. As Griffin Bender is going to take the win by tech fall, 15-0. Our next match coming up at 1:13. Bennett Heine for Vermillion at 2:15, excuse me. And Steinberg for Yankton. Kane Steinberg versus Bennett Heine. Heine in the gray, Steinberg in the black. Heine ties up. Heine looking for some control. Steinberger able to fight off that tie-up.
Yeah, the bigger guys, you always see them kind of fight upper body, not a lot of shooting or anything like that. But we'll see, maybe one of them's got it in them. You never know.
Steinberger really fighting, trying to set something up, almost looks like. Control Heine as he takes that step back looking for that inside ankle pick, doesn't have it. fights back inside. And like you were saying with these heavier classes, a lot of times that headgear becomes a weapon. They're pressing that into each other's temples as hard as they possibly can.
You don't want to go be ear to ear like they are right now, but just fighting for position right now is all they're doing.
And there is going to be back to neutral as there's a stalling warning.
At this point, it's more about getting somebody off balance and being able to take advantage of something there.
Heine fights out of the tie-up. He fakes the shot, doesn't take. Steinberger, not fooled. He goes back in for the tie-up, looking for control.
Oh, clock's not.
Heine reaches for the low ankle pick, tries to get control
Clock
of the head
was
and
not
flips
running.
out. And we are having technical difficulties. The clock wasn't
Our
running.
clock was running. Theirs was not.
Ours was, but theirs wasn't. So they're going to go back
We're
to
going
center.
to reset it back to 50.
31 seconds left, they're going to say. Steinberger goes for the shot, and he's got the inside leg. Steinberger looking for
That's what we're
something.
talking about. You don't see a
it.
shot
Heine
very
able
often
to
with the
flip.
heavier guys, but, it paid off.
And Heine able to get the leg. He's trying to fight for control. Heine working inside. He loses it. Steinberger going to spin around. He's going for a suicide cradle. Not able to lock his hands. And there's the crossface. There is our period. 3-0. Steinberger leads over Heine. Coin flip.
Probably going to take neutral, I'm
Red.
guessing.
Steinberger.
Oh, he's going to take it up.
And he's going to take the top. And there's another way this thing has really changed. I don't know about you, but my coach would have
Right.
forced us to take
I
bottom
know.
every time.
Here you kind of say, well, maybe I was dominating them on top. Maybe I'll take top. Maybe I'll gain some sort of advantage. So
Steinberger snaps Heine's elbow. He gets that crossface right away, looking for that cradle, doesn't have it, circles back to the front, looking for control. Heine trying to escape. Has that ankle pick. Back to the crossface. Heine going to run that butcher. Or excuse me, Steinberger running the butcher on Heine. Almost has it, almost loses Heine at the same time. There are back points for Steinberger. Heine finally gets back to his belly, and they're going to award him the 4. So that'll put him up 7-0. 1:24 left to go in the second as he's going back for that crossface cradle. And loses it one more time. Near the near side perimeter, they're going to keep fighting.
yeah, Bennett's probably just got to get out of bounds here and get back to the middle and start over and work his way up.
Just needs to reset himself, and there is the out of bounds call. Bennett Heine looking winded.
They're both looking a little winded.
58 seconds left to go in our second period. 7-0. Steinberger leads over Bennett Heine. Steinberger adjusting.
I think he got a warning for stalling because the shoes were untied.
Immediately goes for the crossface, Steinberger. Heine trying to keep a good base. Steinberger trying to get something, and Heine is able to. Heine gives him the leg. Steinberger rotating. Steinberger shoves that head down, looking for a power half. Not able to get it. Heine, though, rotating away from Steinberger. As Heine is just not giving Steinberger control. Heine had control of the leg for a second and let it go. And he reaches behind, and that's something you never want to do. 12 seconds left to go in the second period. 7-0. Steinberger leads over Bennett Heine. Steinberger with the far side ankle pick. Gets Heine down to his belly. There's the crossface one more time, and there is the buzzer. We will be going to our third period. 7-0 our score.
I think either Bennett needs to take up or neutral. He can't can't go down. He's just been, yep, and there's neutral.
Neutral call it is.
Yeah, he's probably got to get a throw here somewhere, just some sort of, maybe a 7-point move.
Heine immediately going for that tie-up. He's going to have to take a shot if he wants to get back in this thing. Both fighting for control, and they're going to walk out of bounds. Heine immediately tries to take the shot, doesn't get it. Steinberger's going to have the takedown there. 10-0 going to be our score, 1:30 left to go in the third period. As Steinberger tries to turn, doesn't get it done.
That was a good shot by Bennett, just, didn't have enough gas in the tank.
Steinberger still fighting at him, turn. Something Heine's done well all night is not let him turn him as Heine's back goes to the mat. Wrestling back, and there should be the pin call. Yep. 106 left to go in the third period. 10-0 the final score before it ends with fall. Next matchup, I believe we do have a girls match. We'll wait to see what weight we're starting with in the girls varsity match.
And our scoreboard's gone off. We've had a couple of
difficulties, 100 pounds,
but
so they're resetting it for the girls match. Adriana Boucher at 100 pounds for the Gazelles. Audrey Schuler, the 7th grader, for the Tanagers. Schuler sitting at a record of 18-3 right now this season. Where is Adriana Boucher sitting at a record of 3-4. So both a sub 500 record, looking to get to 500. Schuler with the black with the wings on the back. Boucher, black with a red stripe. A freshman versus a 7th grader. As Schuler tries to be aggressive, not going to have anything. Boucher gets control of the head, trying to get a throw, doesn't have it. She's going to take the double leg. No control yet. Schuler tries to sprawl. She's almost out of it. She cross faces. There it is. There's control. So points go to Audrey Schuler.
Yeah, really nice job by the 7th grader to get a takedown.
Schuler looking for control of that outside wrist. As Boucher fights off it. Boucher able to get back to her feet. There's 1.31 our score. 54 seconds left to go in the first. Schuler goes in for the tie-up, trying to fight 4 controllers, but she backs out. Both fighting for control, 18 seconds left to go in the first. 3-1 our score. Audrey Schuler leads. And there is the takedown from Boucher, waiting for the ref's call to see if she has control, and there it was, 3 points. Tie up, and there's the whistle.
Well, we have a clasping hands, so it's going to be 1 point awarded to Vermillion.
Cannot lock those hands, so now we're tied 4-4 as we enter our second period. There is the coin flip, and they're going to award it to green. So Audrey Schuler has her choice. She's going to take bottom. Boucher immediately tries to snap that wrist. Has control of the waist. Digging for that half Nelson, and she's going to turn her. Schuler's in trouble, and there's the pin. Adriana Boucher makes her way to 500 on the year, 4-4 record as she takes down Audrey Schuler. So next up on our schedule will be 115 pounds. And there, the Tanagers are open. And this isn't going to be another thing like we talked about earlier, really going to hurt the Tanagers. Their girls roster not huge, especially when you compare it to that Yankton roster.
Yeah, Vermillion just kind of getting started with the girls program, and then you got a couple girls who are hurt too, so that doesn't really help. But yeah, the numbers are, better than they've been, and see if they can start getting some more girls to come out.
Something that's really taken popularity here in the last few years, that girls wrestling is states all across the regional area have started up girls wrestling programs, and something that's definitely gained a lot of popularity in some regions. And our match at 140 pounds, Peyton Kite for the Gazelles will be wrestling Iko Magunsa, the freshman, at 140. Once again, the Gazelles all black with the red stripe. The Tanagers all black with the wings on the back as they drive out of bounds, and they'll be out of bounds till not even 10 seconds into the match. Kite fighting for control. Magunsa got control of the back of the neck. Kite stiff arming, looking at her coach, looking for, and she's got the bear hug and takes her down. Kite, half Nelson. Magunsa trying to defend it as she spins her and turns her, and there's going to be the pin call. She's got that tight. Excuse me, Magunsa able to
get her head out of there.
And you won't see that a lot of times where they've got it that tight, and there is the reversal. 7-2.
Yeah, great job reversing the entire hold there. She was very tight.
And Iko loses it one more time. Another reversal call. 9-2, 57 seconds left to go in the first. And there's the pin call. Peyton Kite able to walk away with the victory there over Iko Magunsa. That is the heaviest wrestler for the Yankton girls team. As we go to 145. Kaylee Littlehefley will be wrestling for the Tanagers. Littlehefley 10-11 on the year. As there is some deliberation on the side of the mat as
Sometimes if they have it in the flow wrestling program a certain way and they can't adjust it, there's all sorts of all that
technology
until it doesn't work.
Work.
Exactly.
24-0. The Gazelles lead over the Tanagers. And it appears we may have a scratch as both wrestlers go back to their respective sides of the mat.
Yeah, a long way away from the pen and paper days where you just said go out and wrestle, and you got to make sure technology is keeping up with you.
Like you said, not always easy. I remember back in the days when meets would get shut down for an hour or two just because track wrestling would just go down on you out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm old enough where I don't remember that.
I think they instituted that when I was.
Well, I remember. I'm old enough to know the tournaments where we had it on Saturday. It starts at 9 in the morning and get home at 9 at night. That's craziness.
Plenty of
those. Okay, maybe we're on here.
So 24-0 our score. Gazelles lead as our wrestlers will take the mat. Peyton Kite will take on Little Heffel. So Kite looking for the tie-up, has control of the head. Little Heffel fighting back. Both girls looking for position. And they're going to ask the Yankton bench to please back up off the mat.
Just being supportive. Too supportive, evidently.
Restart, 1:30 left to go. No score yet in this match as Kite looks for that inside near ankle pick. Little Heffel in the red, Kite in the black. Kite circling clockwise, trying to get that ankle to come a little closer to her. Not finding an opening yet. There it is.
Good ankle pick.
As Kite takes Little Heffel to the ground, that'll be 3-0, 50 seconds left to go in our first period.
Yeah, kind of set her up and changed levels and got the ankle.
Power half rotating clockwise. Little Heffel able to stand up, has control of Kite's head. There will be the escape. 3-1 our score, 37 seconds left to go in our first. Kite looking for that other takedown. 18 seconds left. Still trying to set something up. Little Heffel defending. Hand fight all the way down to the mat. Is there both girls getting really low looking for an advantage. And there is the inside almost headlock by Little Heffel as we run out of time in the first period. 3-1 our score as we go into the second. Coin flips. And they're going to say green wins the toss. Little Heffel's decision. She's going to take top. Kite goes to the bottom. As Little Heffel goes for the crossface right after the whistle. She's going to look for that cradle, doesn't have it. Kite tries to hit the switch, doesn't have it, back to the crossface for Little Heffel. Little Heffel getting a little high there. Needs to keep the weight on Kite's hips. As Kite keeps trying to get off it, reaches back for the leg and abandons that. Goes for the elbow, back to the leg. Kite looking for something, reaches back, grabs that far side leg, just trying to keep position and not give Little Heffel any points. Kite keeping a good base. Tries to extend that leg, maybe hit the stand up, doesn't have it. Little Heffel trying to get that half, doesn't have it, loses it. Once again, power half from Kite, this time on the left side. Trying to get that head down far enough she can run it, and there it is. Kite goes to her belly as Little Heffel doesn't quite have the leverage she needs to run it.
She might have the leverage now.
Left to go. Little Heffel working towards that half as Kite fighting back towards her. And there's the turn. 26 seconds left to go. And there, Kite able to escape it. They're going to give her 4 back points though for Little Heffel. She takes the lead 5-3 with 18 seconds left to go. Trying to work back towards that power half. Kite doing a good job defending it, and there it is. Gets the hands locked. She's going to try to drive it. Kite sticks that leg out. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And there is the end of our second period. 5-3 our score, and this might be one of the better matches we've seen today.
Took top position and took advantage of it for the entire period. Really good job.
Kite elects to go to a neutral position. She's trailing by 2 points. She wants that takedown. Both fighting for control. And Kite goes to her knees, maybe trying to think about getting that ankle pick again, but doesn't have it.
That's exactly what she's looking for.
Kite circles, almost had control, but Little Heffel able to escape it. (5-3) our score. Little Heffel leads over Kite. Tried to get that ankle pick again. Little Heffel able to defend. Little Heffel gets inside, and there's the control from Kite almost. If she can get her down.
Great job.
Does not get her down. Little Heffel able to defend.
Gonna get around.
She's got
there
control.
It is.
3 more points for Little Heffel. She takes the lead 8-3. 46 seconds left to go in the match, and now Kite really has to scramble. Cross face from Little Heffel.
Yeah, good forward pressure, keeping her hips down and kind of just wearing her out. And there's the warning.
There's the warning for stalling against Kite. 17 seconds left to go. Little Heffel just looking to try to get control of that head. 10 seconds now. She's trying to run that power half again.
Oh, she's got her.
There's the stack.
Oh!
1 second, and there's the pin right as the clock expires.
What a great power move to get the victory and the pin.
So Little Heffel will win by fall. That'll give them a score 24-6. The Bucks still leading, and that will be the end of our girls match, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that's it. Great job by both Vermillion and Yankton. Great matches all the way around, and we're going to take a little bit of a break, run some ads, and get ready for the next duel between
Dakota Valley and
yep.
Yankton Bucks.
All right, we'll be right back.
At Anytime Fitness Yankton, your fitness journey starts with one step, and Anytime Fitness will be with you every step of the way. Open 24 hours a day with top-of-the-line equipment and guidance you need to reach your goals. Plus, your membership gives you access to every Anytime Fitness gym anywhere. No matter your goals, no matter the time, you belong at Anytime Fitness Yankton. Located at 2509 Fox Run Parkway. Start today at Anytime Fitness, where your fitness journey never stops.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
If you're into hunting, fishing, towing, or just want to blaze the trail, All Seasons has ATVs, UTVs, dirt bikes, and scooters from quality brands like Honda, Yamaha, and CF Moto. Needing watercraft? All Seasons has a large selection of quality boats and wave runners, and we take pride in service after the sale. We have friendly certified technicians that will winterize, summarize, diagnose, and repair your power sports equipment. In business for over 20 years for good reasons. We're All Seasons, Power Sports and Marine in Yankton.
It's funny. I was one of the fat boys.
Looking to buy a home or maybe sell? Trust the name that puts you first. America's Best Realty. From your first showing to the final signature, their expert agents guide you every step of the way. Fast closings, top market value, and real service you can count on. Your dream home, they will find it. Selling fast, they will make it happen. Call America's Best Realty at 605-260-1600. America's Best Realty, because you deserve the best. Authentic Mexican food goods with the family touch is here in Yankton at Angela's Mexican Store. From fresh produce and meats to the spices and the snacks you miss from home. Traveling or just moved? No problem. They accept money from many different countries. Check out the different kinds of money on the wall. Family owned, family loved. They treat you like family. Angela's Mexican Store, where culture meets community. Stop in today. Craving something boss level delicious? Come out to Boss Pizza and Chicken, where flavor meets delicious and delicious meets drooling. Your taste buds won't be the same when you taste the bold flavors of Boss Pizza and Chicken. From crispy chicken to juicy burgers to handcrafted specialty pizzas, Boss has it all. Serving lunch and dinner Monday through Sunday starting at 11 o'clock. That's why they're the boss. Boss Pizza and Chicken, just waiting to crush your cravings.
My name is Len Peterson, and at Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, there really is a difference. I think a big difference that Elkhorn Valley Bank offers customers is a quick turnaround in loan decision. We try to make a quick and accurate decision for our customers so they can get quick answers and run their businesses as smoothly as they can. A community banker builds a relationship, plain and simple. Elkhorn Valley Bank, great for you, great for your community.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we treat our patients like family. We have an experienced and caring dental team. We take the time to make sure you understand your oral health and answer any questions you have about your dental treatments. We take pride in educating our patients. Whether you need fillings, crowns or bridges, dental implants, just a teeth cleaning, or even Botox, come visit us at 1818 Broadway Avenue. And remember, we take care of the entire family.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small, just as it should be. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of choices to make sure you have the perfect coverage to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
For whatever plumbing needs that come your way, trust your local guys at Pfeiffer Plumbing and Heating of Yankton. Leaky faucets, boilers, or anything in between. Rest assured, it'll get done the right way. Looking for new plumbing? You got it. Pfeiffer Plumbing and Heating takes care of residential and commercial, from houses to hospitals to banks. Favor Plumbing and Heating of Yankton takes away the stress and provides great results. Locally owned and operated, and proud to support Yankton athletics.
Welcome back, Vermillion, South Dakota. Patrick Olson right alongside Chad Peterson as we are getting ready for our second match of the night between the Dakota Valley Panthers and the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles. The Bucks and Gazelles both able to pull out a pretty dominant win in that first match against the Tanagers. And for the Dakota Valley Panthers, at 106, Darren Freeze. At 113, Riker Ryan, both 8th graders. Houston Beach, the freshman, wrestles at 120. Cameron Curry, the sophomore, at 126. Evan Limbick, the freshman, at 132. Jorge Morales, the 8th grader, at 138. Makar Abdallah, the sophomore, at 144. Colton Heath, the sophomore, at 150. The Panthers are open at 157. Bryce Perry, the sophomore, at 165. Bennett
Luckin.
What? Bennett Luckin, excuse me, at 175. Colton Camrat, the freshman, at 190. And Cooper Bernard, the senior, at 215. Our first match of the night will be...
So already a couple opens.
They're walking through their openings, and that'd be Brooks DeLozier's second walk across of the night. So the Bucks immediately take a 12-0 lead, as our first match of the night will be at 126 pounds. Cameron Curry, the sophomore for the Dakota Valley Panthers, has a record this year of 9-6 for the Bucks. Ethan Smith at 126 has a record of 7-13. So you kind of figure here, Chad, that the advantage should go towards the Dakota Valley Panthers.
Yeah, overall, I think Yankton's probably got the team advantage, but yeah, definitely in this match, we'll see how it goes. You never know.
So right away, both wrestlers looking for control.
Yeah, immediately a good takedown.
Good takedown there from Ethan Smith. Smith looking, rotating clockwise, and Curry Smith able to get back to control over Curry. And not what we expected early in this match. 3-2. One minute left to go in our first. Curry looking for something to get away as Smith gets the back point call. Curry just flips, and there's the pin. Ethan Smith able to take out Cameron Curry early in this match, so that'll be more points towards Yankton. 18-0 our team score with 54 seconds left.
Yeah, really good. Got taken down, but just turned him around and took over.
Evan Jackman versus Evan Limbick. Our next match at 132 pounds. Evan Limbick, a record of 2-5, the 8th grader.
Yeah, sometimes your records, sometimes it doesn't matter. It's why you go out there and wrestle the match.
Welcome to wrestling. Records and points don't matter
Nope.
at the end of the day, really. Limbick almost had control, loses it to Jackman. Jackman fighting that inside leverage. Loses that, tries to get that arm, goes for the cradle. Jackman able to force Limbick down to the ground. Limbick in the purple, Jackman in the black and red. Jackman still fighting for something. He has top control, all his weight down on the hips of Limbick as he slides off to the side, maybe trying to get a leg. Limbick able to fight his way to his feet and get taken back down by Jackman.
Yeah, he's got to free his wrist and come up to his base and try and get to his feet.
Jackman snaps the elbow, gets Limbick back down to his base. As Limbick tries to fight forward and get out. There is the chicken wing from Jackman on Limbick.
Oh, good job. Good job freeing his arm.
Forced Jackman to abandon it, and there is the potentially dangerous call against Jackman. Jackman snaps Limbick down, looking for wrist control. And this is something we've seen tonight. Evan Jackman really likes to run that wing and try to get
control. Yeah, and he definitely has got good forward pressure, not allowing him up to his base at all.
Jackman, there's that chicken wing again. He's got his arm around the waist. He's got full control. Steps over the head. There's the back point call. Limbick tries to roll out, and he gives him the shoulders. There's the pin. 2 seconds left to go in our first quarter. That'll put the Bucks up 24-0 against the Dakota Valley Panthers.
Yeah, really good job by Yankton in these lower weight classes just coming out. I mean, they got spotted 12 points to start, but made short work of the last two. So.
And something I've noticed about these Bucks wrestlers, it's nothing fast, it's nothing exciting, it's just simple, basic wrestling that just fundamentals.
Yeah, really solid. Got a great program over in Yankton, and got a lot of kids out for wrestling, as you can see here. So.
138 pounds. Jolton Ryman's Hahn takes on Jorge Morales. Morales in the purple, Hahn in the black and red. Morales defends the shot by Hahn. Hahn standing a full head taller than Morales. And there is the single from Hahn as Morales defends, wraps his leg around his, not letting him take him down as they both go out of bounds. 1:32 left to go. We're in a scoreless match. Morales tries to take the shot. Hahn sprawls, gets it defended as Morales almost loses control. No call yet. 1:16 left to go in the first. And there is the three for Hahn. Morales doing a good job defending and trying to escape. Hahn goes for the cross-face cradle, trying to tie it up, and he does finally get his wrist locked. See if he can get Morales turned. Finally tries. Morales. He's a little high though. Cannot get him turned all the way. Hahn abandons the cradle. Morales tries to stand, and there's the switch attempt as they're nearing the perimeter of the mat. Final turn, but Hahn's high. He's got the risk of, there it is. Had the risk of getting him switched. No control yet, and Hahn still hasn't lost it. We're in a scramble drill, and there is the shoulder blades on the back by Morales. Hahn able to recover. And there's the pin from Hahn. 5 seconds left to go in the first. Talk about a scramble drill. You don't get to see something like that very often when you get two guys that have zero control and they're just tied up together on the ground.
Leverage on that as, Morales got a little bit too high, and then they kind of flipped, and then they just took advantage of his being just off kilter a little bit.
At 144 for Yankton, Caden Jansen, is going to take on Brazil Hendricks for the Dakota Valley Panthers. Hendricks in the gray, Jansen in the black and red. Brazil Hendricks, the JV wrestler, sitting with a record of 1-1. Both looking for control on the tie-up. Hendricks tries to snap. Jansen takes the shot. He's got the single. There's the takedown.
Yeah, really good shot.
3-0 our score. 1:20 left to go in our first. Jansen tries to throw him. He's got the shoulders there, and Hendricks just able to roll out of it. Jansen puts that elbow on his neck. Doesn't have anything. There's the fast drill. Both rolling. Jansen looking for the power half as they edge near the perimeter. But there is a point still in bounds, and the pin.
That's just a matter of keeping your head up. Put his head down, and he just rolled him and stacked him.
And I want to mention the only point of contact that Caden Jansen had on the mat was his forehead. So 36-0 as we go to our 152-pound match. It'll be Nathan Bowman for the Bucks, and he's going to be taking on Mukhtar Abdallah for the Dakota Valley Panthers. Abdallah in the purple, Bowman in the black and red. Abdallah immediately reaches for the head. Bowman circles, not wanting to tie up. Bowman goes for the tie up. Abdallah avoids. Bowman not wanting to tie up. There's the shot. Bowman going for the double legs. He's got Abdallah off the ground. Takes him down. Abdallah still has head control, though, and there is the points for Bowman. 3-0 our score. 1:30 left to go in the first period. Abdullah, and there is the stalling call. No, just the warning, excuse me. 1:27 left to go. Abdallah will be on the bottom position. Bowman on top. Bowman tries to snap the elbow. Abdallah not giving to him. Finally gets that elbow snap, drives him to the ground. Full front pressure from Nathan Bowman.
Yeah, Yankton does a really good job about forward pressure, not letting them up to their base. Really good job at all levels.
And there's the wing from Bowman as he tries to turn Abdallah. Back points for Bowman being counted, and he's going to get the full 4. 59 seconds left to go as Bowman looks for the pin, and there it is. 57 seconds, Bowman's going to win by fall. 42-0 the team scores as the Bucks lead over the Panthers. Next up on our match, 157, Zane Portillo will be taking on Bryce Perryman. Portillo for the Bucks. Perryman in the gray, Portillo in the black and red. Ref's whistle starts the match. Portillo circling, doing the head tap, and if you've wrestled before, you know how annoying that head tap can get.
Yeah, I never liked anybody tapping me in the head.
I'm not going to lie, though, I did it a lot. Portillo trying to set up, make Perryman reach. Trying to set up that inside single shot. Now they're tying up one side, looking for hand control on the other. Portillo really trying to find the control of the wrist. Portillo now head-to-head. Trying to set up the shot, and Portillo is a taller guy. That can be tougher to try to set up that shot when you're wrestling a guy quite a bit shorter than you. Portillo snaps, fakes the shot, drops back out of it, full tie-up now. Perryman trying not to give him the pressure. Perryman tries to, and there's the stall warning. 41 seconds left to go in our first period in our 157-pound match. Full tie-up now. Perryman using that headgear as a weapon. Portillo able to break it. Look for wrist control. Portillo fakes his shot. Back to tie-up position. 20 seconds left to go. Portillo snaps the head. Perryman backs out of it, both circling. Back to the tie-up. Perryman really wants to be tied up with Portillo. He does not want to give him the reach. Portillo high. 1 second left and no points there. We'll go into the second period scoreless as we await the call. The away team will defer.
Kind of surprised he took neutral position since nothing got accomplished in the first, but going to see if he can change his strategy here, I think.
Portillo back to the tie-up, trying to look for that outside wrist control for Perryman. Portillo started the match not wanting to tie up, and now he's switched his strategy and gone straight for that. We've got clock issues once again. And they're going to reset it to 146. It was showing 157. Still scoreless here in the second. Portillo ties up.
Yeah, somebody's got to do something on their feet here. The referee's going to call a stalemate. Might give somebody a warning for stalling. We'll have to see what happens here. But, yeah, somebody's got to have some action here.
No shots yet by either side. And there was the outside single. If Portillo would have taken it, he reaches for the inside.
I think the issue is they both have a similar style, and they're both fighting for the same exact position.
They're both trying to set up the same move. Both trying to look for that outside single. Portillo goes for that inside headlock. He's got the cradle, near side cradle from Portillo. He's working to tie it up. He loses the cradle, but he's still got that wing. There's the 3 points for Portillo. 56 seconds left to go in the second period. 3-0 our score. Portillo leads over Perry.
Finally able to wear him down on his feet and just circle and get that duck behind and get his 3 points.
Now here for Portillo in the position he's in, you got to make sure you try to do something before you get that stalling warning.
And
Portillo tries
again, good forward pressure by Yankton.
That's been, like you mentioned before, a theme we've seen tonight with these Bucks wrestlers is they've always got good forward pressure and their weight down on their opponent. Portillo looking for something. Perryman doing a good job keeping that leg stiff as they're nearing the boundary. And there is the end of our second. 3-0. Zane Portillo leads over Bryce Perryman. 42-0 our team score. Bucks over Panthers.
And he's going to take down, but he's going to let him have one.
He's going to give him the free point. 4-0 that takes us to as Perryman prefers to go back to his feet. Perryman trying to set up a shot, and we've got a headgear whistle. Allows Zane Portillo to fix that. He leads 4-0, 1:49 left to go in our third period. Portillo immediately goes for the tie-up. Perryman tries to throw him off. Back to tie-up. Perryman fakes the knee pick. Perryman looking for something. He's got to get a takedown fast.
Yeah, time running out, so he's got to get a takedown and either turn him or let him go and get another takedown. So
Perryman, there's the takedown for Portillo. He was looking for inside leverage. Portillo takes advantage of it, able to take Perryman down. Portillo going to try to run the wrist, and he does. There goes Perryman to his back. There's the back point count, 107. There's the pin. So the 7-0 score. Zane Portillo able to beat Bryce Perryman by fall. 1:07 left to go in the third.
Yeah, really good job throughout the entire match. All forward pressure, a couple takedowns, and I was able to get the pin at the end, so great job.
Real competitive match there from both sides. As we go to our 165-pound chase plat for Yankton, but the Dakota Valley Panthers are open, so there are automatic points for the Bucks. 54-0 our team score. As we go to our 175-pound lineup, Corbin Seiler for the Bucks is going to take on Bennett Luckin. Bennett Luckin, a 2025 state qualifier, just like Corbin Seiler. So a matchup of two state qualifiers from last year.
Should be a good
an
one.
Exciting match. Luckin in the purple, Seiler in the black and red. Immediately start, lots of aggression, you can tell from the opening whistle. Seiler tries to take a shot, Luckin defends. Luckin backs out. Seiler wanting to tie up, Luckin wanting nothing to do with that. Luckin now reaching for the head. Seiler tries the shot again, doesn't get it. Luckin gets a spin. Luckin guys control, there's his 3 points. Seiler tried to sit, Luckin defended it, not letting him up. Seiler, good base though, not letting Luckin take control. Seiler tries to stand up, Luckin snaps him down. Trying to get control of that elbow. Seiler goes for the stand up again, Luckin, and gets away. There's 1 point from him. 3-1, 1 minute left to go in the first. Seiler tries the shot again, now he's got the leg. Seiler fighting for control of that leg. He's going to try to stand. He's got the single. Question is now, can he get him down? Tries the trip, doesn't get it. Luckin jumps. Tries the trip again, and there is finally control from Corbin Seiler. So 4-3, 38 seconds left. Seiler leads. Goes to the crossface. Luckin tries to fat man roll him and gets it. Seiler goes back. Has the half. Luckin has the half. Seiler trying to fight through, but he's on his back. Trying to bridge off. Luckin really trying hard to hold him. Luckin with a real good base. Seiler able to escape. There's back points. That takes our score 9-4. Luckin leads, 14 seconds left.
Yeah, really a lot of action in the first period here.
Two quality wrestlers really fighting for dominance. 5 seconds left. Near the perimeter of the mat, and there's the time. 9-4. Bennett Luckin leads over Corbin Seiler. Real competitive match to start. Both having takedowns and escapes. Green will defer. And that means Corbin Seiler will take the bottom, trailing by 5 points.
Yeah, he's got to come out quick here.
Seiler tries, Luckin throws the leg. Seiler trying to hit that stand-up, doesn't have it. Luckin going for waist control.
Yeah, Dakota Valley hasn't had a lot of opportunities to be on top tonight, so see if they can have the same strategy about forward pressure that Yankton did.
Seiler jumps over, doesn't get it. Luckin gets him to his back. There will be back point count. Seiler still fighting. Refs showing no control. Everybody's still neutral. And there is the potentially dangerous call. Seiler will go back to bottom. No escape there, no points scored. 9-4 still our score. 1:28 left to go in the second period. Luckin starts looking for that elbow snap. Has waist control, looking to get control of the elbow. Seiler tries to step over again, and Luckin takes advantage of it. There's the reverse by Seiler. No, the refs, there it is. 2 point reverse, 9-6 our score, 1:04 left to go in the second. Corbin Seiler hasn't had much control this match, but for the second time, he's looking to try to get Luckin turned. Luckin, strong wrestler, not letting Seiler break that base. Luckin finally goes to his belly. Seiler looking for that crossface. There's the butcher throw. Seiler trying to turn him. Luckin not leaving those knees. Now looking for the cradle. Luckin trying not to get to him. Seiler finally gets his hands locked. Seiler's going to try to turn him.
Yeah, Luckin's got his elbow out. He's going to try and go the other way. Maybe straight back.
Still circling. Luckin not getting control. 7 seconds left. 9-6 our score. 5, 4, 3. And that'll be the end of our period. No points scored there other than the reverse by Corbin Seiler. Final period. Green choice. Green is going to take bottom. So Bennett Luckin will go on the bottom. Corbin Seiler going to give him the point and go back to neutral. Luckin takes the shot, goes back for the second shot, has the knee of Corbin Seiler, has control. There's 2 points. Excuse me, 3 points. 13-6 our score, 148. Left to go in the third. Luckin just kind of sitting back, relaxing, catching his breath. And there's waist control. Seiler tries to sit. Luckin doesn't let him have it. Both wrestlers getting really tired now. And you got to imagine, these two wrestlers, probably not guys that have gone a full distance.
No, probably not very often, but, they should be in good shape by now, you'd think. You got their coaches have them doing a lot of cardio, so I think they'd be in fairly good shape. And it doesn't look like Luckin misses many days in the weight room either.
No, both really strong wrestlers, Luckin especially. As he looks for waist control. Has the bear hug, does not, and now it has the elbow. There's the cradle. Luckin's going to turn him. Luckin's got it. Seiler trying to fight out. There's the back point. Call. He's only going to get, he does give him the 4. 17-6. Now our score, 40 seconds left to go in the third. Seiler really needs to try to scramble here if he's going to get something done. Both close to the perimeter. 26 seconds left, and there's going to be the out-of-bounds call.
Yeah, really good job by Luckin. Just getting the points he needs to get, forward pressure, and not letting him get back up. So great job in third period here.
And now if you're Corbin Seiler, scramble drill time. You got to get up, get out, and try to make something happen.
Yeah, really short time. Got to do something quick.
And Seiler able to escape. There's the 1 point. Now he's got to hit the shot and get the takedown. 15 seconds left to go. 17-7 our score. Seiler does get the takedown. But Luckin able to reverse it. And there's the back point.
I know what he was trying to do there, but just did not work out.
And that will be the match. With a score of 12-7 will be our final. That'll give the Dakota Valley Panthers their first 5 points of the match. 54-5 our team scored as we advance to the 190-pound weight class. Peyton Eustace for Yankton High School will take on Colton Camrat for Dakota Valley. Camrat, the freshman. Taking on Peyton Eustace, the senior, with a record of 7-7. Camrat, a record of 5-5, both 500 wrestlers. As Camrat comes out aggressive right away, Eustace tries to use it against him. No control yet. Both back out, get back in their stance. Eustace tries to throw a quick hookup. Both tie up. Eustace trying to circle clockwise and get control of that ankle. Eustace trying to fight for some sort of control in the tie-up, looking for an elbow. Camrat doing a good job of fighting him off. Eustace looking for a real tight tie-up. Eustace tries to go for the throw, doesn't get it. Camrat backs out. Eustace with full arm control on that right arm. And there he's finally got the waist. He's going to throw him. Eustace is going to roll out of it, though. And there is Camrat's first 3 points. Eustace trying to do a somersault, get out of the takedown. Doesn't quite get it. Almost does.
Oh, he's got to keep his head up.
Eustace has a deep half. Camrat fighting it hard. Eustace is going to step over with that leg, and that's hard to fight against. Camrat doing a good job. There's the back point count by the ref. There is the pin. 30 seconds left to go on our first. And Peyton Eustace is going to beat Colton Camrat by fall. 60-5 our team scores. We go to 215 pounds. Edley Amaro is going to take on Cooper Bernard. Amaro for the Bucks. Won his first match of the night. Bernard a record of 6-5, so the advantage here should go to Edley Amaro, but like we were discussing before, in wrestling, your record, the points, none of that really matters. It just matters what happens on the mat in that particular moment. Amaro definitely has the height and reach advantage on Bernard. As he looks for
sometimes if you look at somebody's record, it can get in your head, but if you just go out and wrestle your match, records don't matter.
Exactly right. Amaro takes his shot. He's got the leg. Looking for control. Bernard doing a good job defending him. There is control from Amaro. There's 3 points. 1:27 left to go. Bernard trying to fight his way back out. Amaro looking for hip control. Tries to block Camrat from standing up. Just drops Camrat. There's going to be a potentially dangerous
call.
Yeah,
going to get a point off that. Got to come down to the mat first. Can't called for a slam, so he can't do that.
It's not the WWE. Can't body slam. 3-1 our score. 1:05 left to go in the
Seems
first.
to be okay though, so that's good.
Bernard on the bottom. Amaro looks for elbow control to the near side. Amaro circling clockwise. He's got the wing. Amaro trying to walk towards that head. Bernard doing a decent job defending. As Amaro keeps that wing and just keeps walking up to that head. Bernard not wanting to relent. Amaro can't even get his hands.
If he just steps over, I think he can get him. There you go.
There's the step over, like you just said. As Amaro, if Amaro just drops his hits, he'd have it here. And there's the hip drop. And Bernard does a good job trying to escape, but Amaro uses his head to defend. Amaro now he's got the half. And there it is. 15 seconds left to go in the first. Edley Amaro is going to take that one by fall. He's 2-0 on the night. He's going to go home with a happy face. 66-5 our score as we round up to the heavyweight class where the Dakota Valley is open.
Dominant victory tonight for Yankton Bucks.
Dominant victory by the Yankton Bucks. Grace Gatkins gets his walk across as he gets a cheer from the crowd. As we go into our JV matches for the Dakota Valley Panthers. No information on who. Colton Archer going to be the JV wrestler at 106. Darian Feast for the Dakota Valley Panthers. Feast tries the shot. He's got a single. Looking for control. No control yet, and there is the 3 points from Feast. And out of bounds called. They'll go back to the mat. It'll be 1 point. They're going to give him the 1 point for standing up right at the last second, so they'll go back to neutral position. Feast on his knees looking for
you work that
shot.
hard for a takedown, and then you get escape at the edge of the mat.
Always disappointing. Probably thought he was out of bounds. Archer takes the shot. Feast defends. Feast, so far in this match, looks like a wrestler that prefers to be low and not necessarily on his feet. Feast looks for the fireman. Feast takes steps over, and there's no control yet, the ref says.
Work his way up.
Feast, there it is. There is control from Feast. 5-1 our score. 58 seconds left to go in the first heat. Archer trying to get to his base. Feast not allowing it. Really good at throwing those legs in at the last second. Feast looking for the wing. Nothing yet, though. Goes back across the front. Archer trying to get out of bounds. Feast circling out. And there he is. Should be the out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like they were out.
As Feast gets his foot back in at the last second. There it is. There's the out of bounds call. They go back. Archer will be in the down position. He starts immediately, tries to block Archer. They're circling. Archer, if he just steps over, could have control here. As Feast looking for...
Yeah, he's in a bad spot.
There it is, and there should be the reverse by Archer, yes. 6-3 our score, 2 seconds left.
Unfortunate. 3 seconds left and give up the 2 points, so...
Feast has to be disappointed in himself after that one. Just got a little too high.
Yeah, he's a good leg rider. Just got himself on his hip and was able to get out of there.
Archer takes bottom position. Trying to look for more points. There will be a caution call against Feast. He did not wait for the official to signal him.
A little bit over center. Got to be right down the middle.
Feast starts out, immediately blocks the hip from Archer to try to hit the switch. Feast looking for control of the outside arm, outside hip. Feast circling back clockwise, trying to keep Archer from trying to stand up. Archer, there's the fight back. He tries to circle back into Feast, doesn't work. Feast has a leg. Looking for a butcher. Archer not willing to relent it, but he is giving up the cradle if Feast finds it. Feast looking at that near side foot, and we have a potentially dangerous goal. So back to starting position. Feast covers. Archer tries to hit the switch. Looking for that leg. He's got possession. Archer, and there is the reverse. 5-6 our score. Feast leads by a point. 1:15 left to go in the second as Archer just driving, looking for that half. Doesn't have it. Feast able to spin his hips. And there is Archer has a leg. He's got the front right over the shoulders of Feast. And there should be a potentially dangerous call. There is no arm. It's just his elbow wrapped around the neck. Officially going to let him wrestle. Feast has possession of Archer's wrist. Archer too high. Feast, no control yet, looking for the reversal. Archer standing up, has the knee again. And as long as he keeps that leg, there is no control.
Get around behind, maybe hook that leg.
Feast, Archer blocking the leg of Feast as Feast tries to step up and over, and Archer's going to drive through. Archer keeps control. 9-6 Archer lead.
Got a
13
short time
seconds
here,
left to
so
go.
see if he can turn him.
Archer does get possession of the knee, tries to pick him up, and just does not get the turn. And there's the end of our second period. 9-6 our score. As Archer able to fight back over Darian Feast. Third period starts. Both start out in neutral position. Archer tries to go for the headlock, but Feast able to fight out. Feast takes the single. Feast gets him up on one. Archer able to fight out of it. Both go to the mat. Neither have control. Both have a wing. Archer trying to step over. Feast blocking that leg. Still no control. Both back to their feet now. Feast takes the shot.
Good deep
He's got
shot.
A double. Picks up Archer. And there it is. That's the takedown. 9-9 our score.
Yeah, really good deep shot there and was able to finish.
Feast fights for the wing. Archer grabs his own knee to defend it. Feast has a deep wing. Archer is just not relenting it. And if Feast steps over, he could have the half. Fights back out of it. Archer back to his base. 40 seconds left. Tie match. If Archer can get out of it, he's got an advantage with relatively short time. Feast looking for the takedown. Archer just not giving it to him.
Got a stalling warning on the bottom, too.
Stalling warning against Archer. If he doesn't do something, that could cost him a point.
He's got to go.
And there is the attempted stand-up. No control, short time, 10 seconds. 9-9 our score. Feast looking for back points. Archer not giving it up. And there it is.
Nothing. No change, so now we got to go.
They are going to award 1 point.
Now we got to go.
Excuse me, no.
Overtime, 1 minute.
1 minute on the clock, 9-9 our score. One of the more exciting matches of the night. As Archer starts applying pressure.
Crowd on both sides, getting into it.
Feast takes the
Got to
shot.
get him to the mat.
No
Got to get him
control
down.
yet, though. Archer has yet to go down. Archer tries to roll through it. Archer has a leg now. No control by either side. 32 seconds. And there's the hook.
Peterson roll.
Archer's going to have control. 3 points. 26 seconds left to go. Archer's got the neck. He's still got a point of contact inbounds. Feast trying to roll that through. 12-9 Archer leads. And they're going to say there was 4 back points. That's going to put them up 16-9 with 18 seconds left to go. And now if you're Darian Feast, now you really have to.
Yeah, no, really good. Yep, instant victory. Yep, instant victory in overtime. So, instant victory in overtime. Yep,
tech ball.
Really good match.
Hard-fought match by both sides. Finished with 18 seconds.
Yeah, so once he got the
overtime.
takedown, he had a pinning combination. They let him finish. Once that goes away, then they give him the points. They did change it. Yeah, they did change that. That was one I had to look up.
Our board goes off again. Trying to see what weight class we have next. I'm sure it's 113.
Might be another 106, maybe. We'll see if they change it here.
Yes, another 106 match. I'm sure Zane ends with a record of 2-1. We'll take on Griffin Bender. Bender immediately takes a shot, looks for control, ends. Has a crossface to defend, ends circling. Bender not giving up control, and there it is. Enns has the 3 takedown points. 1:28 left to go. One escape point for Bender. Bender takes the shot now. He's got a deep double, but not able to hold it. Enns able to sprawl out of it. No takedown points given. 1 minute left to go, and there is the neutral call. Stalemate, the ref calls it, and they'll go back to center. And right out of the gate, Bender takes a shot. Has the low ankle as he just has to step up and through. And there's another stalemate, back to neutral. 3-1 our scores. Enns leads over Bender by 2. 43 seconds left to go in the first.
Yeah, some of these JV matches have been some of the most exciting of the night.
Really close competitive matches. Exciting to see from young wrestlers. 27 seconds left. Both circling, trying to find some sort of control. Enns fakes the shot. Bender takes the shot. He's got a deep single. He keeps circling clockwise. He's trying to step over those legs and turn Enns. Just has to get that head out. There it is. 3 takedown points for Bender. 4-3 our score. 4 seconds left. As Enns tries to step over, and that'll be the end of the first period. 4-3 your score going into the second. Coin flip. And Green will win the toss, so Enns will have his choice as he readjusts his leg band. He's got it on backwards.
It doesn't stick very well that way.
I was considered them lucky. I had cankles. I couldn't even wear the bands. So Bender goes on bottom as Enns takes the top control position. Whistle blow. Enns immediately tries the bear hug as Bender gets to his feet and has the escape point. He's going to go ahead 5-3. As they're tied up now, looking for control. Bender takes another shot, doesn't have it. Enns circles back around, has control of that front 3/4. Reaching for that knee as they get towards the perimeter. Circle back inside. Bender able to pull himself out. He steps around.
Got down on his hip and just lost control.
8-3 your score. 1:27 left to go in the second. As Enns tried to fight out, they're going to go out of bounds. So Enns now will be on the bottom. And there's the whistle by the ref as Bender immediately tries to go for the wing. Enns blocks it. Enns gets turned and fights his way back. No back point score there. Bender has the leg leverage, but Enns doing a good job fighting back on it. There's a whistle blown. Potentially dangerous call. Enns goes back to the bottom. Bender covers, fights for wrist control, tries to tip Enns through, doesn't quite have it. Enns able to roll through with the somersault. As Enns tries to get back to his feet, Bender brings him down. Bender rolls him through one more time. Has control of the elbow and the wrist on the far side. Goes for the far side knee now. And once again, we see another example of these Yankton Bucks wrestlers doing a good job of keeping forward pressure. As he finally gets him turned, if Enns could just step through.
You had to be careful. He was almost on his own 2 shoulders there, so you got to be careful doing that.
And it's rare, but I have seen guys.
I've seen it in a state
before
tournament.
like
It's heartbreaking.
Enns fighting to try to get his head out. Bender doing a good job controlling that far elbow, and that'll be the end of our second. 8-3 our score going into the third, and both wrestlers look winded. Enns chooses neutral.
Yeah, he's got to make something happen here.
Trailing by 5 with 1 period left. Bender takes the shot. Enns bites and sprawls. Bender's got top control. Circles for that knee. Bender looking for that near side cradle. Steps through, and now he's got it. And he's got it tight. And there's the pin. Griffin Bender just into the 3rd period, able to win by fall. And we move on to our next weight class. £115. We do have 2 wrestlers there. Harlan Hansen for Yankton at 113. And Lucas Buttrose for the Dakota Valley. And Buttrose already early has control and gets the pin.
Yeah, made quick work of that.
That was a fast match there, able to take out Harlan.
20 seconds.
6-6 our tie on the scoreboard for team scores.
Yeah, Boutros probably thought that last match went way too long. We're going to get this one done quick.
At 120 pounds for the Bucks, Jet Divine. Taking on Elliot Carroll for Dakota Valley. Carroll in the black, Divine in, or excuse me, the black and blue, Divine in the black and red. Divine tries his shot. He's got a low ankle pick. Carroll goes down. There's the 3 points for Divine early in the match, just 15 seconds. Divine going for the crossface. Now back to the wrist control. He's going to try to roll those wrists forward. And now back to the half Nelson. He's going to try to run that half. He's got it deep. Carroll's getting turned. Carroll goes to his back. There's the count. And Divine gets it. Another real quick match from Jet. Divine gets the victory. That'll put them up 12-6 on the JV scoreboard.
Yeah, came out with a plan and definitely executed it 20 seconds.
At 126 pounds, Caden Needham for the Bucks. Wait and see who takes the mat for the Dakota Valley Panthers. They have 2 wrestlers listed at the 126 spot. Needham in the black and red. Oh, excuse me. They are jumping all the way to 175. And quite at the moment, unsure who the Dakota Valley is. But for the Bucks, it's going to be Braden L. As L has control of the wrist and is looking for the bear hug. He's looking for a throw. L fighting hard. And he gets the takedown. 3-0 your score. 1:30 left to go in the first period. And L looking for control. His opponent trying to fight out. L has the tight waist, trying to snap the elbow. Gets Robinson's, Brecken Robinson is his opponent in the all-purple. Snaps Robinson's elbow again. L really looking for that wrist control. Going for the power half. Changes his mind, switches to elbow control, trying to block Robinson from getting up. Robinson reaches back to the leg. Robinson circling. L trying to block. Robinson goes for the stand-up. L throws him again. No points there, as no control was established by Robinson. Robinson trying real hard to get to his feet, goes for the runaway, doesn't get it. L able to block him back to his feet. Robinson can't break the hand.
Turns him to the mat again. So, yeah, good job getting up, but getting back to the mat.
Really good job by Brecken Robinson to keep fighting through. But Braden L not relinquishing her control. L looking for wrist control. Keeps snapping Robinson back to the mat. And there is the end of the first period. 3-0 your score. As Braden L leads over Brecken Robinson. Coin toss, and Green wins. And he's going to defer. Red's choice, and he's going to take neutral. So back to their feet they go. As Braden L picks neutral position. Whistle blown. Robinson immediately fighting for hand control. L tries the shot. Robinson able to sprawl and has the near side and has the takedown. 3-3 tie.
Yeah, good snap down into a cradle here.
Now the near side cradle. Robinson's trying to run it. L fighting hard, but Robinson's got that cradle deep. And Robinson abandons it. At a deep cradle, but Braden L just able to fight through it. Now Robinson looking for wrist control. He gets high. L able to get to his feet, and Robinson snaps him back down. Back to the wrist control game. Robinson's going to try a half. And there will be this potentially dangerous call. They're going to say he tried to pull Nelson.
Got both hands in there instead. That's what happens. You try to switch from left to right, right to left, you end up with both.
So back to the neutral position, or excuse me. L will be on the bottom. Robinson gets the cover call, and there's the whistle. L immediately tries to hit the switch, doesn't get it. Robinson able to wrap his arm around the waist. Robinson going back for that half. L got high there for a little bit, but able to recover. Robinson going for the power half.
Oh, he's going to try and run it.
L flips his hips. Gets back to his base and gets out of that power half. Robinson fighting for wrist control, goes back for the half Nelson. But Robinson is high. There he's got it.
Deep.
And now he's got it deep, and his hips are in perfect position. There's the pin call. So 26 seconds left to go in the second. Braden Robinson able to win by fall. And we will be moving on to our girls' matches. Only one girl wrestler for the Dakota Valley Panthers, and that is Kaylin Rasmussen. With a record of 0-4, she is a freshman looking for her first win on the year. She's going to be taking on Adriana Boucher, who won her first match. And she's got a record of 4-4. As they reset the scoreboard for our girls matchup, and like I said, Dakota Valley only has the one girl on the roster, so will be a quick tournament match.
Got to make sure you check in correctly. You don't want to do anything that's going to possibly mess up flow wrestling.
So Boucher in the black and red, Rasmussen in the all gray. Whistle blows, match starts. And Rasmussen immediately goes for the
good shot.
Rasmussen gets control. 10 seconds in the match, 3-0. Rasmussen leads over
Yeah,
Boucher.
good, quick, aggressive shot.
Rasmussen fighting for that elbow. Boucher not willing to relent it. As Boucher scrambles, she's trying to get away. Rasmussen's got a leg, Boucher sprawls. Boucher's got the waist. Rasmussen's got the knee. Rasmussen does not escape, unable to get out of Boucher does not escape, unable to get out of Rasmussen's control. Rasmussen trying to keep a good base and Boucher trying to get a good base. Rasmussen driving hard, trying to look for the half. Got to be careful not to get a stalemate call in this position. As Boucher able to get up and away, she can get a point. 3-1, 43 seconds left to go in the first period. And there's a shot by Boucher. She's got a knee. She tries to get back to her feet and drive up and through, and not going to happen. Rasmussen does a good job of putting her weight on her shoulders. And there is the stalemate called back to neutral. 3-1 our score, 18 seconds left to go in
Somebody
the first
get a quick shot here, 15 seconds.
Hand fight here. Waiting for that shot.
There it is.
Time, and Rasmussen's going to be the one that takes the shot, and she gets the takedown. 6-1 our score with 8 seconds left.
Yeah, good clock management there.
Very good clock management, and that is the end of our first period. 6-1. Kaylin Rasmussen leans over Ariana Boucher.
You always like those points at the end of the period where you can get points. Don't give them an opportunity to reverse or escape.
So after the toss, Boucher wins it and defers. Rasmussen picks neutral, and she leads 6-1. Remember, she is 0-4, looking for her first win on the year.
She doesn't wrestle like she's 0-4.
Aggressive wrestler. As they're both tied up, looking for a shot. Boucher tries the ankle pick, doesn't get it. Boucher
oh, good pressure.
Rasmussen's just going to drive her over. Boucher able to get back to her stomach. Rasmussen leads 9-1 with 1:30 left to go in the second. There's the crossface from Rasmussen. Boucher trying to keep a good base and fight out of it. There's the half from Rasmussen, and she's still got points of contact in bounds, and there it is, the pin.
Lost points of contact, but got the pinfall.
Pin at the last second. The Bucks bench didn't necessarily agree with it, but they are going to award the win. And her first of the season to Kaylin Rasmussen, the 8th
Yeah, well-earned victory there. Dominated from start to finish.
Hard wrestling by both sides, and that should do it. The rest of the girls will have walk-acrosses for the Bucks. So 3 points there, and probably gives them the win in the tournament, or in the match, but as now with that first walk across, it's tied 6-6 on a team score.
And Dakota Valley just doesn't have the numbers, so Yankton's just going to get the rest of them.
Even though they might have lost the team match, you got to be proud of Kaylin Rasmussen coming out, getting her first win of the season, wrestling really hard and beating a 500
Yeah, absolutely, and she's got to be happy with that. Give her a little bit of positive energy going forward.
Exactly right. As our next walk across for the Yankton girls. At 1:35 is going to be Jacqueline Kite. And our final walk across at 140 pounds is going to be Peyton Kite. So 24-16 score, but the only match wrestled was pulled out by the Dakota Valley Panthers. Patrick Olson alongside Chad Peterson, as that wraps up that match as we head into our final against the Dakota Valley Panthers and the Vermillion Tanagers. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with you for more wrestling right after this.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
FloorTech Cleaning and Restoration in Yankton, Mitchell, and Norfolk and surrounding areas is the call you need to make when you need your carpets, ductwork, or a trauma cleanup. With 24-hour emergency services for fire and water, mold mitigation, and reconstruction services for residential and commercial properties. Locally owned and operated at 220 East 3rd Street in Yankton.
When your home or floor is wet, call FloorTech.
I should have had those brakes checked at Graham Tire. It's all about safety. Tire mounting, balancing, wheel alignment, and shocks and struts and batteries, oil changes, and lube service. Graham Tire does these every day. And there's over an acre of tires. Graham Tire has them all, big and small. Tires for cars, trucks, campers, trailers, big rigs, and tracks. Honesty and integrity is a matter of pride since 1951. Graham Tire, Yankton.
Weather around here gets pretty crazy. Are you sure the weather hasn't caused damage to your roof? Let Justice at H&H Roofing in Yankton take any roof damage worries away. He'll come and inspect your roof. Even if you've had an inspection, get a second opinion or re-inspection for your peace of mind. H&H Roofing has built their reputation on working to satisfy homeowners for years. Family owned and operated. H&H Roofing is bonded and insured. Contact Justice today.
Do you realize what your Yankton Hy-Vee has to offer? Aisles online, delivery, catering, fresh floral and bakery departments, pharmacy with drive-up, and online prescription refills, Hy-Vee Health Market, dietitian service, fresh seafood department, U.S. Postal Substation, take and bake for breakfast, and family meal deals. Yes, all that and more is at your Yankton Hy-Vee, located on the corner of 21st Street and Broadway Avenue in Yankton.
Interior technicians.
Jerry, I need your help. I'm in a real pickle.
How can we help? We clean carpets, furnace and duct cleaning, mold remediation, fire restoration, water damage restoration, office cleaning, and much more.
No, Jerry, I'm in a real pickle. I'm stuck and I can't get out. Hang on, I'll send you pics so you can see what I mean.
Oh my gosh. When you need it clean, call the Intech team. Fixing pickles since 1984.
Welcome to JR's Oasis, your one-stop food and gas shop. Proud to serve Phillips 66 regular, premium, and diesel fuel. After fueling, go inside for slushies and shakes, ice cream cones, and now offering a full line of healthy, chilled items and snacks. JR's hot menu is great for breakfast, lunch, and supper, featuring the famous Hammer Breakfast Sandwich and fresh hand patty burgers. Try the new Cafe Tango frozen coffees for that extra boost of deliciousness. JR's Oasis, East Highway 50, Yankton.
Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team specializing in all things heating and cooling, as well as heat and glow gas, wood, and electric fireplaces, humidifiers and dehumidifiers, and all styles of ductless mini-split systems. Whether you are building or remodeling, our team of innovative experts will get you the correct equipment and indoor air quality accessories you need for your home or business. Remember, Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team for all things heating and cooling for the past 77 years. Go Bucks and Gazelles.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
So Vermillion has a senior night tonight, dedicated to their lone senior tonight. So it is Sver Answorth Jepsen, lone senior on the Tanager squad here. So yeah, he's only a second-year wrestler. So this is his started wrestling last year, never done it before, and so he's done a lot of good work in the wrestling room, and got to be proud of a kid coming out and doing something he's not really used to doing.
Pretty cool moment to be honored by the school you get to wrestle for. And for Sver, a record this year. Once again, really cool moment for Sver. You know, wrestling is not an easy sport, and I think anyone that's ever done it can testify that you get about halfway through the season and you start looking in the mirror going, why am I doing this to yourself? So just to join it this late in the game and being able to stick it out and keep working hard at the sport, a pretty cool moment for Sver.
Yeah, some of these kids, you know, they're born into it. They wrestle from the time they're 5 years old, and then you get guys like that who come out and say, you know, my junior year, what am I going to do with my time? Well, let's go for wrestling.
So, as they throw the clock back up on the board and both teams take position, the Vermillion Tanagers at 106 pounds. Once again, Parker Wingen, Colby Even, the 8th grader, at 113. They're open at 120. Aiden Caldfelter Jr. at 126 and Max Rube Jr. at 132. Braxton Beach, the freshman, at 138. They are open at 144, 150, and 157. Dre Greger, the freshman, at 165. At 175, Sver Answorth Jepsen, we just talked about him. And then Rylan John, the sophomore, at 190. Des Wright, he's a junior, at 215. And Jacob Emerson comes in at 285. For the Dakota Valley Panthers, Darian Freese at 106. Riker Ryan at 113. They're both 8th graders. The freshman Houston Beach at 120. Cameron Curry, the sophomore, at 126. And the freshman Evan Limbeck at 132. Jorge Morales is an 8th grader. He wrestles 138. And Mukhtar Abdallah, the sophomore, at 144. Colton Heath, the sophomore, at 150. And Bryce Perryman, the sophomore, at 165. Bennett Luckin, 175. Colton Camrat, the freshman, at 190. And Cooper Bernard, the senior, at 215. Once again, getting set up for another exciting match, our last for the night. It appears we're going to start this one at 120 pounds. where for Dakota Valley it'll be Houston Beach, and for Vermillion, that's one of their weight classes where they're open. Just getting ready to start action as both benches get settled in.
Yeah, Vermillion open at 120, so it'll be Aiden Clodfelter be starting at 126. So yeah, this match probably go fairly quickly. We got a few open spots and only one girl for Dakota Valley, so probably be a fairly quick match unless, well, like we say, you can have some quick matches and you can have some really long ones.
Once again, thank you for joining us on Vermillion Wrestling. Brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Ref comes out.
Oh, I think we're going to bump Colby up to 120 and let him wrestle.
Oh, so we will have a match at 120 pounds because Dakota Valley is open at 113, so they will bump Colby even for Vermillion High School up to 125 pounds. He's going to take on for Dakota Valley Houston Beach. Colby even comes in with a record of 8-9 on the year before this match, as Houston Beach comes in with a record of 4-9. So, two young wrestlers here coming in trying to get a win, even though Even is bumping up an entire weight class. Match starts, Even in all the gray.
I think with the open weight classes like that, I think you bump guys a little more often than you'd like to, but it gives them some good experience to wrestle up.
Well, the 113-pound Even gets a takedown early and cuts and lets Beach up. Looks for the second takedown, has it there. He leads, the 113-pounder leads with a score of 6-1, 137, 6-2 as he lets Even up again. He's going to rotate behind. He's going to take control again. That's 9-2 as he turns it Even. He's got Even on his back looking for points, and there's the pin.
Yeah, really good job. Came out, takedown, let him up, get quick 9 points, and then go for the pin. So
Colby Even takes the fall over Houston Beach in a quick match. Only took about
25 seconds.
Yeah.
A lot of action in 25 seconds.
So our next weight class that they're going to say is going to be the 126-pound weight class, I believe. With Cameron Curry taking on Aiden Clodfelter.
Yeah, Yankton travels very well with their fans, and after they were done, the bird cage has cleared out quite a bit here, so
the entire side of that gym got empty really fast.
Still quite a few fans here to watch some wrestling tonight from Dakota Valley and Vermillion, so it's good to see everybody out, and appreciate you guys joining us online who could not make it out to the bird cage tonight. So
getting the flow of wrestling set up, waiting for the computer to work. And yes, it will be Cameron Curry of Dakota Valley taking on Aiden Clodfelter of Vermillion High School. Clodfelter's record before tonight, 9-6, 15-17 on his career. Houston Beach, record of 4-9. He's a freshman, so really looking to maybe steal a win here. Curry in the all purple, Clodfelter in the black and red. Curry has the single. Curry looking for that takedown. He's got a high single, and there's the trip. Curry, no control yet, and there it is. He's going to lead by 3, 138 left to go. Curry looking for control. Has that waist. Snaps the wrist. Got to make sure you don't get a stalling call here if you're Clodfelter. Curry has a deep wing, trying to get that turn. Clodfelter doing a good job keeping that knee down. Clodfelter turning that shoulder, trying to get him down to the mat, and there's the back point timer from the official. Shoulder's not quite down, 44 seconds left to go. Curry leads by 3, looking for the pin early. Nothing yet. Curry's got to be careful not to cross those ankles and 4 posts ahead. There's the pin. 30 seconds left to go in the first. Cameron Curry for Dakota Valley is going to defeat Aiden Clodfelter for the Tangiers.
And in an update from girls basketball, the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers beat Vermillion Tangiers 51-38 tonight up in Sioux Falls. So seemed like it was somewhat closer as it went, but mostly a 10-point lead the whole way. So the boys will start here momentarily. So
as we move to the 132-pound weight class, Evan Limbeck's going to take on Matt Rube. Rube, of course, immediately gets the takedown.
Chargers are 54-40 over the Tangiers. It was only third quarter. I jumped the gun. So I apologize. So Matt Rube, yeah, he's like we said before, trying to follow in his brother's footsteps, going to state. Good aggressive wrestler.
Rube has control early, leads 3-0, 1:28 left to go in the first period. As Evan Limbeck tries to fight to get out of it, and they're going to go out of bounds. So Limbeck will be on the bottom. Whistle blows. Rube elects to let Limbeck up and back to neutral position. He leads 3-1, 1:19 left to go as Limbeck tries to take the shot. Rube sprawls. Has the cross face, and there's control. He's got 3 more, 6-1, 1:10 left to go in our first. Rube fights for that wing. Something he's done all night. Really enjoys trying to get that deep and is fighting. There's the back point
just now
signal.
Need to get his hips down and flatten him out, and there it is.
There it is. Right as you call it, Chad, he drops his hips, and there's the pin. 44 seconds left to go in our first. Tanagers are going to lead 12-6 on the
great
team
job by Matt
scoreboard.
Robe on that to get the victory again tonight. So successful night for Matt.
2-0 on the night. He's got to be happy. As we go to 138, Jorge Morales is going to take on Braxton Beach. Morales in the purple. Beach is going to be in the gray. Beach a record of 11-9. Morales a record of 6-7 as Beach gets the takedown over Morales. 3-0, 1:48 left to go. Gets the takedown quick. Beach looking for that wrist control, doesn't have it. Tries to block Morales as he tries to hit the spin.
Braxton in one of those weight groups where you're a freshman, you run into a bunch of juniors and seniors. Just a lot of inexperience, but he's got a lot of experience because he's, like I said, he's been on top of the podium. A lot of great youth wrestlers here wrestling high school wrestling for Vermillion, so the youth movement is in full force.
Beach looking for that wrist control, trying to get full control over Morales as Morales has a good base, gets back to it. Beach looking for control as Morales tries to stand up and almost gets thrown down by Beach. Beach is high though, and Morales gets thrown down again. Way to recover from Beach, as he did get his weight a little bit high, and if Morales would have backpedaled, he might have been able to escape. 36 seconds left to go in the first period. 3-0. Braxton Beach leads over Jorge Morales. Beach elbow on the right side. Goes for the wrist control on the left side as well. Morales tries to escape. Beach blocks and rolls him. And if that were Roman Greco, that would have counted as points, but fortunately, high school rules, that
didn't understand
doesn't count
that
as
Greco
anything.
anyway.
I never did either, to be honest.
It's fun to watch. I just don't get the points.
That's the end of the first. 3-0. Braxton Beach leads over Jorge Morales. And they're going to choose a neutral. Morales looks to try to set up a shot. He's backpedaling, looking for control. Tries to take a shot. Beach sprawls, has waist control. If he can post that head and spin, it'll be another takedown for Braxton Beach. Morales stands back up, still has the leg, and loses it. Beach backs out of it. Morales trying to set something up again. Beach just kind of playing defense and letting him. And there's Beach's shot. Morales sprawls and has front three-quarter. Tries to snap him. Morales spins. Beach spins with him. Has leg. Beach looking for the takedown and starts driving. Just has to get his head out. And Morales has tight control of that. Nothing yet. They might get a stalemate call if this continues.
Yeah, he needs to pull his head out. It's there.
Trying to get that head out and finally does. There is 6-0. 58 seconds left to go in our second. Beach has a tight waist. Trying to look for something underneath. Keeping that pressure forward on Morales' shoulders. Morales tries to sit, doesn't have it. Beach trying to use it to his advantage. Has wing opposite side and loses it. There's the crossface from Beach. Beach abandons the crossface, goes back to the near side. There's the stalemate warning for Beach. 14 seconds left to go in the second. Morales tries to roll, doesn't have it. Beach goes back for the crossface. Trying to post that elbow and drive that knee inside, looking for the near side cradle. Doesn't have that. That'll be the end of our second. Braxton Beach leads 6-0 over Jorge Morales.
Yeah, really good, solid
period.
wrestling by Beach. Good control, and he's going to take neutral here.
And credit to Jorge Morales. He's really wrestling hard, not giving Beach any easy openings.
Yeah, good young wrestler for Dakota Valley.
And there's a double, deep double by Beach as he tries to peek up and through. But Morales locks his knees. He's not going to let him. Morales rolls Beach. Beach still has control of the one leg, has a single. Tries to roll him again. Morales has the lock of Beach's ankle.
Got his head out. There it is.
And there's the control. That'll be 9-0. 1:30 left to go in our third period as they go back to the mat. Morales will be on the bottom, Beach on top. Beach is going to give him the neutral position, give Jorge Morales the 1 point. 9-1 your score now, 1:28 left to go. Morales is going to take the shot. Beach is going to sprawl. Morales with the tight waist and the inside leg. Morales not relenting, though. That left leg.
Yeah, he
Brandon
gives him the
Beach.
point, has a little more confidence on his feet than he can because he couldn't get him turned, so he thinks he can get three instead of turn him.
And there will be the stalemate call as they go back to the middle. 1:04 left, 9-1 your score. Deep tie up by Morales. Tries to pick the knee, doesn't get it. And there's the shot by Beach. He's got a single, a deep single. Morales tries to pick that ankle of Beach. Beach needs to step up and through and get that head out. Morales doing a good job of blocking with his leg. Beach driving though. Beach finally gets that leg out. There's going to be three more. 12-1 your score. 27 seconds left to go in the third as Morales tries to scramble for the headlock. And there's the reversal by Morales. He still trails though, 12-3, 18 seconds left. He's going to have to try to get a pin.
Yeah, and Braxton's going to have to work his way up here.
9 seconds left. Morales trying to throw that half. Beach not giving it to him. Sprawling that outside leg real stiff. 1 second, and that is your match. So, by points, Braxton Beach defeats Jorge Morales 12-3 in our 138-pound class, and hard-fought match by both sides.
Yeah, really good matchup there, and both young wrestlers. A lot of good things to look forward to, those guys.
Now for our next three. At 145 pounds, Brazil Hendricks gets a walk across. That's one of the spots that the Tanagers are open at. And the next three weight classes, the Tanagers are open, 150 and 157, as well as the 144.
And with that update, Sioux Falls Christian 72, Tanagers 47 with 1:15 to go up in Sioux Falls. So battling hard up there, but just Sioux Falls Christian just too much.
Another walk across. Mukhtar Abdallah gets the walk across. Bryce Perriman gets his walk across at 157, so that will put Dakota Valley up 24-16. And in this case, Dakota Valley is open, and Dre Greger will get a walk across at 165. So team score now 24-22. Tanagers trail by 2. As we move on to our 175 pounds, Bennett Luckin is going to take on Spur Asorje Jepson. And Asorje Jepson, the guy that got honored tonight. And Luckin, one of those exciting matches from earlier, goes all the way into the third period.
Yeah, that's fair. He drew the tough straw tonight, wrestling Luckin. So Luckin, the returning state qualifier from last year, and very strong, quick wrestler.
And as you say that, Luckin gets the front headlock, and he spins around and gets the control. So it'll be 3-0 Luckin over Asorje Jensen. Luckin goes for the roll. Doesn't get anything out of it, as Jensen tries to reach back for that leg. Luckin that goes for the cradle.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get out of that cradle.
There's the roll, and he's got a deep cradle.
Great job.
Jensen able to break it and get back to his base. What an effort by Asorje Jensen. That'll be a 2 back points, 5-0, a minute left to go in your first period as they get back to their feet. So there's Jensen's first point of the match, 5-1. Luckin goes for the other shot. Luckin circling clockwise to get control, and there it is. 7-1, 8-1, 44 seconds left to go. As he cuts him again, gives him another point. Luckin really confident on his feet, getting those takedowns. 33 seconds left to go. 8-2. Luckin's third shot. Is he going to get the takedown here? And yes, he is. There's control. 3 more points. 11-2. 20 seconds left to go.
Probably ride him out here the rest of the period, and then if he gets a choice, maybe probably just take neutral again, and seems to be doing very well on his feet.
I was just saying, Bennett Luckin, state qualifier, very confident on his feet. 3 seconds left. 11-2 your score, and that'll be the end of the first period. So Bennett Luckin wins the toss, and he's going to take bottom.
I suppose you get 1 to get escape, and then you get 3, so there's 4. So, yep, probably a good option.
Jensen trying to snap that elbow, but he gets high. Luckin trying to roll through, doesn't get it. Jensen trying to snap that elbow, but Luckin, really strong wrestler, not going to try to give him any advantage, and there's the escape. 1 point for Luckin, 12-2. He leads by 10, 140 left to go. Luckin immediately goes in for the single leg. Jensen has that shoulder, though, and there's this potentially dangerous call.
Yeah, he got that single leg, just got the knee up a little bit perpendicular, and stopped the match.
So Luckin immediately for the low ankle
again.
pick. And he's going to almost get that call again if he's not careful. And goes for the double, and there is the takedown. So that'll put him up 15-2. Only needs 2 more points to end the match. 1:16 left to go in the period. Goes for that near side cradle. Trying to grab it, and there it is. There's going to be the back points. If he doesn't get the pin, and there's the pin with 1:05 left to go in the second period. Bennett Luckin 2-0 on the night. And we move to 190 pounds. Colton Camrat is going to be taking on Rylan John for the Tanagers. Camrat for the Panthers. Comes in with a record of 5-5. Whereas Rylan John comes in with a record of 1-1. So Camrat with a little more experience than John, but not a ton. Camrat in the all gray. John in the red and gray. Aggressive tie-up and hand fighting to start the match. 30-22 our team score. Dakota Valley leads as John almost gets the takedown and they run out of bounds. Right back into it aggressively. John's got to be careful with his feet placement as he's getting really close to Camrat. Camrat has opportunities for a shot, but John trying to hit the throw. Camrat's able to take him down, though. There's 3 points for Colton Camrat. 1:16 left to go in the third. Camrat takes a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, tried to get a throw, but wide base, not going to happen.
And there is the risk reward of throwing, is sometimes you can throw too hard and get yourself caught in a pickle as Camrat tries to run the half. Circling counterclockwise on the right side, and John flips his hips, and that might have been a mistake. Camrat's got the back points, and his shoulders are on the ground. There's the pin. 50 seconds left to go in the first as Colton Camrat able to recover from the throw from Rylan John, and that, like I was just saying, that can be a big mistake sometime if you're trying to throw. There's always a risk.
Yeah, and he tried to roll through on that, and instead of getting all the way through, he got caught, and that's the risk reward for that as well.
At 215 pounds for the Tanagers, Des Wright, a record of 2-4 this year, 4-11 all times, taking on Cooper Bernard for the Panthers. Bernard's record 6-5 on the year. Bernard in the purple, Wright in the gray and red. Bernard tries that front headlock. Wright able to slip it. Both fighting for position right now. Wright tries to step inside. Bernard able to defend. Wright circles back to the left. Looks for that deep tie-up, doesn't get it. And there's the shot by Bernard. Bernard gets the takedown. 1:03 left to go. He takes the lead 3-0 with a minute left to go. Bernard trying to work that power half. Wright not relenting. Bernard is high though. Gives up on the half, goes back to the elbow. Drags right back to the mat. And there is the back points for Bernard as he gets him turned. 30 seconds left to go with the pin. That'll put Dakota Valley up even more. Is Cooper Bernard able to get the fall against Des Wright as we move into our heavyweight. And that should be, ladies and gentlemen, the last match of the night as Dakota Valley is open at 285. Jacob Emerson for Vermillion is going to get his walk across.
He started at 120, so we have to probably go back to 106. If Dakota Valley has a one, they do have a 106.
Yep,
I thought they
do
were
have a
open there
106.
too.
So we will have a 106 match. Darian Feast takes on Parker Wingen. Feast will be in the all-purple. Wingen in the black and red. Start out Feast. Gets low. He likes to wrestle on real low on his knees. Wingen takes the shot.
Super aggressive again.
Wingen's got control of the legs, trying to get Feast turned. 3-0, 1:40 left to go in the first period. Wingen trying to work that half Nelson. Gives up on it and switches sides. Feast doing everything he can to stop from being turned. Feast finally gets control and gets that wing in on the left side. He's going to start walking clockwise towards Feast's head. Feast doing a good job defending it. Wingen going to switch sides back to the right. He's got a deep half and a wing, and there's the potentially dangerous call when they get to their feet.
Yeah, good job by Feast fighting that off because that was pretty deep.
Hard to beat a half Nelson that you get that deep. It just comes down to how mentally tough are you at the end of the day. Feast on the bottom. Wingen snaps that elbow, slams Feast right into the mat. Gets that wing again. Wingen fighting that. He's got the half, and he's going to flip him. Feast on his back. There's the back points and the pin with 46 seconds left to go.
Great job by Parker.
Our first. That was a good job by Parker Wingen to get the win with just under a minute left to go. 42-34. Going to be our final in the boys varsity match. So, Dakota Valley will get their first win of the night. Tanagers 0-2 on the night. But like we were discussing before, having that many open slots, that can really hurt you.
Yeah, we might have a couple JV matches and girls match maybe.
So for the JV matches, looks like we will have one for sure.
Have a girls match first maybe. Clear the scoreboard.
Resetting for the JV match. It appears we will have Bennett Heine, the freshman at 215, taking on Nabil Tawil for Dakota Valley. Will be taking on Bennett Heine at 215 pounds. Whistle blows. Noel ties up with Heine. Noel moving fast, looking for an opening against Heine. Heine trying to tie up and snap that head from Noel. Noel in all purple, Heine in the gray and red. Heine drives Noel back. Noel trying to get out of that tie-up desperately. Back to the tie-up. This time Heine trying to escape. Noel driving Heine back. Looking for wrist control. Heine trying to defend. Back to the tie-up for both. Heine looks for the knee pick. Doesn't have it. Heine looks for the other knee pick again. Doesn't have it. Noel tries to drive in for the tackle. Heine blocks him. Noel trying to snap Heine's head to the mat.
Yeah, just trying to catch everybody off balance here, and just about did.
And these two are wrestling more like heavyweights than 215
Yeah, sometimes
pounders.
you see a little drop shot, snap down, but both guys kind of fighting the same fight here, so.
And 215, kind of that hybrid weight class. You can have guys that shoot.
And there it is.
Wrestle like they weigh 180. And there is the shot by Heine. And he gets the takedown. 4 seconds left, 3-0. As we're going to end our first period. And Heine
Great
takes
job
the
by
lead.
Bennett Heine getting that takedown right at the end of the period there.
Coin flip, red. Noel will win the toss. He's going to defer. Heine is going to elect neutral position, so back to their feet they go. Whistle blows. Noel comes in aggressive and ties up.
Bennett Heine needs to go right back to his strategy at the end of the period and do it at the beginning. Then he can get some riding, wear him down, try and get something half or a wing and turn him. So
need to look for that shot quick. Noel standing a little flat-footed. Noel looks for the ankle pick, doesn't have it. Tries to tie Heine up and push him back. If Noel would have stuck with it,
just about got his feet crossed up.
And Noel takes another shot. Heine gets the front headlock and loses it. Now they're back to the tie-up.
There it is.
Heine goes for the shot again, and he's got the leg. Can he keep it, though? Heine needs to keep driving. Noel sprawls. He pushes the head down. He's going to have 3. Good defense by Noel as Heine tries to step over. And if he just takes one more step, there it is. The reversal from Heine.
Oh, thanks, Tommy.
41 seconds left to go in the second. 5-3. Heine leads over Noel.
30 seconds left here, so Bennett has the opportunity to get, he's got his arm tied up, see if he can get a half Nelson in there and get him turned.
Noel tries to escape. No dice there. 18 seconds left. Heine looking for a turn, can't quite find one though. And there is the end of our second period, 5-3. Going into the third, Bennett Heine leads over Nabil Tawil. Tawil elects to go back to neutral.
This is where Heine's got to go right at him because otherwise might get a warning for stalling if he backs up, so got to go right at him here.
Noel gets low, looking for a shot on Heine as they go back in for the tie-up. Shot by Noel, blocked by Heine. Heine gets the takedown. Sprawls out, able to block Noel's shot, and both back to their feet. 8-3 the score, 1:30 left to go in the third. Heine gets control of the elbow, grabs Noel to the mat. Noel looking to get that arm out. Heine looking to go for the power half. Heine now to the Butcher. Heine circles towards the edge, and he's got it. There's the back point count. Waiting for the pin marker. Got to get both shoulders to the mat as Noel tries to roll through. Doesn't have it. Heine sits. And if he just sits a little lower.
There it is.
There it is.
Great job by Bennett Heine.
Bennett Heine wins by fall with a minute left to go in the third period. And that'll take us, I think, to our final match of the evening, which will be the one girls match. It'll be Kaylin Rasmussen, who just won her first match of the night earlier this evening. And she will be taking on Audrey Schuler, the 8th grader versus the 7th grader. Kaylin Rasmussen being the 8th grader, like I said, just won her first match of the season this evening. Taking on Kaylin Schuler.
Got to be excited about winning the first match of the year, probably her career if she's a 7th grader, right?
Audrey Schuler, 7th grader with a record of 8 and 13.
Yeah, super excited for her, and yeah, bright things to come. I'm sure she's got a little extra motivation after that.
Rasmussen in the all gray, Schuler in the black and red. Shake hands, ref blows the whistle. Right away, Rasmussen goes for the shot. Rasmussen has a deep single. She's going to try to drive Schuler. They're both circling. Schuler defending. And she finally, no control yet. Rasmussen not relenting that leg. Schuler tries the crossface. Rasmussen just keeps driving through. If she can get her head out, she's got the points. But Schuler doing a good job defending, has the elbow. And there it is. Kaylin Rasmussen, first points of the night, 3-0. 1:25 left to go. Schuler tries to throw the half on Schuler. Schuler gets to her feet, dragged back down by Rasmussen. Rasmussen will not let Schuler up. Has the half deep on Schuler. Can she drive it through though? She's sitting a little high. One minute left to go. And there's the back points, and Rasmussen has that deep. 2-0 on the night.
She's got to feel good about her night.
55 seconds left to go. She's officially got a record sitting now at 2-4. Her first 2 match wins coming tonight. And that'll be it for us, folks. Once again, thank you for joining us on the Yankton, Vermillion Wrestling. For Patrick Olson, Chad Peterson, and everybody else. Once again, thanks for joining us, and have a great night. Panic there for a second, though.